Oh my God,
what the hell?
dude! I know.
We'll
I
see
have
if I make
Frontier on
it.
the way back, and they
I
don't
swear to
give us
God,
free
if
carry-ons
I find out
anymore.
you're flying crash it, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah.
I'll be laughing because I'll be dead. Welcome back to the Storymoders podcast. My name is Robert, and there's a whole lot of fucking people here. Hi, everybody.
What's up?
Welcome to this AA meeting.
Welcome to this meeting of. Well, is it AA? Because I'm drinking a Red Bull. You know.
I mean,
Man, that's a tall Red Bull.
listen, your place. That's the great thing about recovery. You replace one addiction with another. So
That's true. Let's start with Neo and Goth. So as I'm looking at the screen here, I'm in the middle. Hi, your ringleader. Let's go Neo, Goth,
You're the Brady Bunch
Kim,
logo.
Punctified, Dex, Jim Tasty, Mike. In order, go. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Neo Ayoshi. This is Goth.
I'm Legally Goth. Nice to meet you guys.
And you might know me from such streams as, oh my god, my stomach is getting waxed. And, oh my god, I shaved my face. This is weird. So, good to see you, everybody. Hi.
I'm the one who facilitated all of that crap.
Sure did.
amazing work.
This is very, very sensual. Next up, we have Kimsters. Kim, how you doing tonight?
Hi, doing good. For any of you guys that are familiar with me, you guys might already know that I play scary games and they don't really scare me. Dex can attest to this. He played a couple of the Resident Evil games with me, and while he was shaking and terrified, I was cool, calm, and collected.
Well, wasn't it was like 5 and 6, right? The ones that aren't even the scary ones.
They were the least scary ones.
Just the
And then I
goofiest of
upgraded
the
to
bunch.
7. 7 was
Oh,
my
God.
favorite. I was in my element in 7.
Hell
I
yeah.
loved
Yeah.
it.
7 is incredible.
So yeah, that's who I am.
I'm back on my beer bullshit. Kim, thank you for
Attaboy.
joining us. Next up, we've got Punctified. Peter.
Hello,
Is it
everybody.
Peter? Pete?
Peter with an R.
Peter. Peter.
Don't do it.
But yeah, so
Don't do it. Oh, Peter.
I'm the person who does not stream. I'm just chronically online, and I'm at just about all the video game events I can get to.
Yep.
So that's pretty much
You
it.
have dinners with cool people.
Yeah, my brother's in the industry, so he brought me to E3 in like 2017, and I was like, "Whoa, this is really awesome!" And then I just never stopped going to stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like
Ask him if he
nepotism
can get me a
where
job.
like it's like nepotism where there's no money involved and no real perks. Because I always pay for my flights out. I basically use my PCO to just like hang out with him in like Vegas or LA or Boston or whatever we're doing. Get to go to some cool events and do some cool parties and stuff, but no monetary benefit. I don't have like a yacht or anything cool like that.
Yet.
No money was exchanged hands in your opinions.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Perfect. Next up, we've got a returning guest. Actually, I went through every episode this year because I'm working on like a little best of thing for the end of the year, and I took out.
We did the math.
I grabbed all of the intros with all of the episodes where we had guests, and 20% of them are Dex.
Yeah. Counting for nearly 1/5 of the guests on this
it was really funny
podcast.
because when you were on KF, Neil was like, "You guys should check this one out that I was on," and I was just like, and Mad like posted another one, and I was like, "I don't need to post one; they'll see my face somewhere."
I got a playlist. There's a playlist there somewhere.
But
Matt's
Dex-
like, "Brag."
Dex-
I'm like, "No, I just usually have the time."
Yeah, Dex. Introduce yourself for anybody who might not know.
I'm Baron Dex. I stream. I play lots of different kinds of games. You'll see me do collabs with some of these different people like Neo and Kim. Play games together and have fun. And you'll
We got one soon. We got
do
one soon.
next month. We do.
Is that the Game Swap or is it something else?
Yeah, it's Game Swap.
Okay.
Yeah,
Game
so
Swap
he's
3.
going Kingdom Hearts more, and I'm doing Metal Gear Solid 3.
Apparently, I'm playing like 5 Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah,
So
something like
it's-
that.
Something like that.
He's got
We're
5
coordinating to make
Metal
this
Gear
sea
Solid
salt ice
games.
cream.
But yeah, so a lot of you see me here. So That's me.
All right, and then above him we have Jimothy Tastorino.
Hi, I'm Jim Tasty. I stream as well. A lot of Fortnite, Halo, Call of Duty, stuff like that. But I've been mixing it
playing
up.
Game of the Year right now.
I'm mixing it up, yeah.
Oh, I've been lurking.
We had that exact conversation this afternoon.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm still processing. It's really good, though. It's really good.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Jim Tasty is currently going through Expedition 33, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and trying to get it done. Are you trying to get it done before Thursday? Or, I mean, actually before
Yeah,
Wednesday,
and I leave
flying out. Yeah.
I leave Wednesday, so I'm gonna be playing it tonight, and then probably tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. And then rounding out the crew, we've got my beautiful, beautiful soul, Mikey, Nerding for Beginners. How are you doing today, buddy?
We're doing all right, considering my life is in pure and utter chaos right now. But hey, we're here.
But once everything clears up, it's going to be much nicer than it was, right?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
But I'm Mike, Nerding for Beginners. I used to stream a lot more, and then life kind of got chaotic, and I've taken a break. But gonna be doing a crazy ass marathon stream on this Saturday. So tune in, come watch. I'm still doing my Extra Life fundraising, and to try to get people to give me some goddamn money to help the children, I have these kick-ass sticker sheets made that I'm willing to order more of. And also, I cracked open a bottle of Malort, so if you give me $10 on Saturday, I'll take a shot.
Wait a minute, I've heard this before.
Yeah, we talked about it in New Orleans. I said it's the most vile liquor that you could possibly want.
That's right.
Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Okay. Mike is going to grab.
Robert, you know what's coming.
Yeah, Mike is going to go grab the Devil's Piss, and
Malort is heinous.
Yeah, I was like, where did I hear this word
It's
before?
phenomenal,
We
but
talked
it's the
about it
worst.
like a
Because
month
Liz
ago.
and I were like, oh, let's do shots of Malort while we're down here because they had frozen Malort in New Orleans.
Oh my god!
What's it made out
thank
of?
you. But the
I
reason
know,
that,
right? That
that
sounds
we brought
heinous.
everyone together here tonight is that everybody on screen right now, because Mike is off screen, is going to Los Angeles for the Keighleys this week.
Oh, I'm going to see all of you. That's great.
That's really
Yeah,
fun.
we're going to see all of each other, all of us in real life, in the flesh, or,
I'm
whatever.
meeting strangers from the internet at a video game awards show, Mom.
It's the worst that could happen.
So that's why. So we're talking about the Game Awards, which is why I'm dressed nice tonight. I've got my.
You got your tux. Damn it, I could.
I hope you wear that to the award show.
No, I'm going to be
Bottoms
much
okay.
less dressed up. At the
Oh my god! Oh my god! There he goes.
Well,
Yeah,
Mike,
I definitely
Mike,
had to
I think
explain
we
to my
found our
coworker
bet.
this week that I am going to meet strangers that I know on the internet and spend time with them in LA. And
I'm going to LA to meet my internet friends, Mom.
Like judgment.
So I have another streaming friend named Ironstorm, and he invited me as a groomsman to his wedding. First time I met him was at his wedding.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
yeah, a bunch of us, actually, I think everybody except for Neo and Goth went last year, and then a lot of them, everybody but me, has gone a few years in a row now. But yeah, the Game Awards is super fun. As you can see from the overlay, these guys can't see the overlay, but if you're watching out there, you can. There's the Keighley trophy right underneath me, with his big beautiful face on it, and above me that's the Game Awards logo, I guess, the crosses or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, it's great looking. You guys just trust me on this one. All right, just trust me.
Trust me, bro.
But tonight, since it's Game Awards week, we're doing this kind of a night early, and we are just going to go through the nominees, kind of talk about our thoughts and our predictions, really. I have not filled out my thing, so I'm going to be doing that tonight on this. So yeah, figure we'll just go through the nominees, go through all the different categories, talk about it, see who got snubbed, who didn't get snubbed, why Fallout got snubbed, because it did, and how many awards Expedition 33 is going to walk home with. Does that sound good to y'all?
That sounds great.
Awesome. I'm going to switch the screen here. Once again, if you're watching at home, they can't see this, but I switched it, and now there's 2 Keighley trophies over on either side of me, because I'm once again in the middle, on the bottom.
Do you want your Keighley? Do you want to take home a Keighley, Mr. Hawks?
I'll steal a Keighley. I'll take a Steely.
Keighley, Keighley.
You know,
Ben Stars. Still Ben
It's just-
Stars.
He's just gonna come back to the JW with Jeff in tow.
Yeah.
Steely Keighley, 2K25.
it's like, where'd you
Just
get that
gonna
trophy? Don't
FaceTime.
ask. Don't ask.
Just gonna FaceTime call in the middle of the night. Jeff wants to say hi. Who the fuck is Jeff?
It's Jeff, right? Geoff? Geoff wants to say hello. Says he loves the podcast. Oh, man. He probably says that to everybody. Anyway.
I too lie to strangers.
Yeah. So what overall, like, anybody have any thoughts on this year's nominees? Like, just on the Game Awards, like, the other thing that we could talk about is what do you think we're going to see? Like, any game reveals, any big reveals, any small reveals, anything new that we
got
don't really know about?
We did get some news today. We do know that like Tomb Raider is getting shown off, and Jeff Keighley has been showing off like a demonic monument in the desert somewhere.
Yeah.
So like those are like 2 weird things that we know of.
Yeah.
Or that I'm aware of.
That monument thing. What the fuck is that going to be? Probably just Saros.
Is that Kojima related?
I think it's Saros. Like I think genuinely it's going to be Saros now. People are saying it's a FromSoft game. I'm going to put my money on Saros.
I saw that thread where somebody was comparing it to like the key art from like Altered Beast. Which would be a ridiculous and unexpected and way overhyped thing for a Sega game reboot from like 1990, but who knows?
Bring it back. It's what the people crave.
Also, I'll say it. If nobody else is going to go on record to say it, Altered Beast fucking sucked. Okay? That game was trash. Let's remake it, because why not?
It's been so long.
A side scroller that just looked cool because of the graphics.
Yeah, you turned into beasts
That
with
was
like
it.
weird videos of you turning into the beast, and I don't know. Kim, have you seen the statue thing that they're talking about?
Nope.
Let's.
Yeah, I think they put in like the Mojave Desert or something like that.
I think I was looking up pictures of Jeff Keighley earlier, and yeah, this
As one does.
as one does.
What else are you gonna do on a Monday?
So this, whatever the fuck
Yeah, it
this
has
is,
Pretty cool.
It has like skeletons and stuff all over it, and
it's got a
There's like
dinosaur
armor and
Interesting.
I want one at home.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Jeff
fridge.
Keighley statue. Let's. Oh man! I was hoping somebody made a Jeff Keighley statue. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I saw someone online like point out like, oh, that armor there looks like one of Kratos' armor. Like it looks like one of the variations of his armor, but I don't know. People thought it would be Doom, like a Doom expansion or something.
yeah,
More
some people.
Diablo.
Diablo.
More
yeah.
Diablo.
Kind of does remind me of Diablo, even though I really mostly just play horror games.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
you know, I've seen people
Alligator.
playing Diablo,
Alligator.
and this does give me Diablo vibes.
So this is the only
It
thing that I'm
does.
confused about with Diablo.
It's
Is that a
really
dinosaur?
it's just really a Dino Crisis.
That's
a new
there's an
Yes.
orc from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's weird.
Oh,
Let's. This person's just sad. They're like, oh man, I got here too late. I didn't get a good spot.
It's
Pretty
the
sure this-
outside
this
of
up
the,
here-
Helping Hands tunnel.
Yeah, this up
from
here is one of the
Labyrinth.
enemies from an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, probably like season 3.
Oh my god.
Press sneak fuck. Okay. Oh, that's a screenshot.
Statue is not Diablo.
Yeah. Trademark. Jason Schreier. Statue is not Diablo. Doesn't mean Diablo won't be at the Game Awards.
Yeah,
True.
the only like super hard confirmation we've gotten is from Schreier saying like, I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's good.
I know what it is, but I'm not gonna tell you. Fucking Schreier.
Hey, good on him for not ruining it.
There's a bear. So maybe it's Baldur's Gate because you could fuck a bear. You know?
yeah, but then
There's a-
like, how does that explain like some things like the crocodile-looking thing right there?
The crocodile with the human hand.
Yeah, and then there was like, I mean, I guess it could
It didn't
explain the
skip
orc
bicep day.
thing.
Didn't skip bicep. Didn't skip arm day.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's just a skull.
He's not participating in Flat Fuck Friday.
This
He's
is
not
this is
Sorrow.
actually just a
At the end of the
person
day, I'd be
who
like,
is
okay, that makes
creeping up.
sense. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think a lot of people saying they 100% know what this is don't really know what this is.
No.
Like,
It's
if you lie with
Everybody's
confidence,
wrong.
people are
It's a
going to
new
believe
Dragon
it.
Age game.
Exactly.
No, I legit saw this TikTok earlier, and it was like, man, I already figured this statue out already. He goes through the whole video, doesn't say what he thinks the statue is. Like,
I know what it is.
great.
I don't need to tell you guys though.
Thanks, TikTok creator. Appreciate it.
My dad works at Nintendo.
Wait, Peter,
So-
your brother's in the industry. What is it?
I do not know.
Wow. Wow.
So I like what Sean Murray of Hello Games is thinking. What if
do you
Jeff
say?
Keighley is just opening a portal to hell?
I mean,
I'd be
not the
down for
weirdest
that.
thing on my 2025 bingo card.
Yeah.
It'd be a sick
Just-
Game Awards to be at. That'd be the best one to be at.
Honestly.
Just the end of the world.
Just-
Ugh, thank you.
He just
Oh, I
You
got
know?
front row tickets to Annihilation. Let's go. Student debt.
Finally,
I don't
an
know
exit
her.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have
God
good seats to
damn
see Evanescence though. That's dope.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
It'll be my
exciting.
second time
right.
seeing them live.
I've never
Wait,
seen them, so
Wait,
I
what?
haven't either.
Yeah, Evanescence is playing at the Game Awards.
They did a song for
Evanescence
was
is gonna
it
be at the Game Awards.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
because
No,
they did a
you're
song for the
not.
wow.
because
The
they did a song,
Philadelphia-
I think it was for the Devil May Cry show. I think it was, and they're
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
touring that.
The Pennsylvania contingent is hyped.
I didn't know this.
Pennsylvania fucking
This is
loves Evanescence.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was happening. My little baby bat heart.
Philadelphia loves two things: Evanescence and random acts of violence.
Hell yeah!
No.
Don't win the Super Bowl.
Just random
Don't
acts
do
of
it.
violence. Don't put Amy Lee in
Don't
there.
lose the Super Bowl either. Actually, never mind.
Yo, we're playing left.
Hey, don't worry, you won't make the
Win
Super Bowl
or-
this year, so don't
What
worry.
are you
Win
talking
or
about?
lose,
Just
something is,
Go.
win or lose, something is getting burned to the ground.
Some poles are getting greased and climbed, but that's we're okay.
We do grease our poles.
We have a line
Giggity.
item in our budget for pole grease.
That's okay.
Is this something in the water? Is that why?
Philadelphia, it's a giant strip club. Welcome to my TED Talk.
I could actually give you the history about why we have greasy poles in Philly, but it's a long
We'll
story.
talk about
and
that on
very
Thursday
niche.
or Wednesday.
It's very
Yeah, we'll learn
niche,
about that on
but there is a reason. There is a reason.
All right. Let's start going through these. Or Brett, do you have any ideas on or any predictions on what we're gonna see? Like any reveals, any hopes? Anybody have any hopes of what we're gonna see that isn't just Kingdom Hearts 4?
Y'all see the news today?
No,
see
I
the
can't
news
even see
today?
your shirt, but it's tiny.
Oh, Star Wars.
Rise
Oh.
of Skywalker.
there's Star Wars news.
Wait, there's
Yeah,
what's Star Wars?
they're probably going to reannounce the KOTOR remake, and then the crazy that's kind of crazy, but also they're going to announce maybe I don't know if they're going to announce it here, but KOTOR 2. They're remaking KOTOR 2 as well, allegedly, which is
KOTOR.
insane. Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited to see some Star Wars news on Thursday.
Yeah,
Hell-
KOTOR 1 has been dev hell for a long time now.
Yeah, that was like Aspire making it, and then they
They
just came out with like
at one
3
point.
other Star Wars ports that were terrible.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah,
I hope we see it. That'd be really cool to see like a remake or remaster.
I wonder if we'll see.
No.
We'll see. What is it? Visions. They're still making that.
Yeah, and it's
Visions
been some
TV
time
show?
since they rebooted the game, so I could definitely see something substantial.
Yeah, I feel like if we do see the KOTOR remake again, it's not the same project that it was when they announced it 25 years ago. You know,
No,
like it's
Yeah, heck
just
no.
been completely torn down and redone, like Metroid Prime 4, essentially.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So let's. I mean, that'd be dope to see that, and and obviously we're gonna get Persona 6, no doubt. I have no doubt in mind. We're gonna see Persona 6.
Well, you see, Hawks, you have a remake coming out of
Half-Life 3.
of
Like, let's go.
Persona
Half-Life 3.
2, So
If they fucking drop that,
Is it-
you guys will watch me tear my suit off and just yes, it's here.
Just imagine if, like, just in the middle of the show, not on the show, but just in the middle of the Game Awards, Valve posts, "Oh, by the way, Half-Life 3 is coming out." Just on like Twitter
Oh,
or some
he's
shit. Just
gonna
puts a
go
video out
crazy.
like during the Game
by the
Awards.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah,
Half-Life 3 is on Steam right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Just that.
for those of you who aren't watching the
on.
Keighleys, go ahead and get Half-Life 3 and play that right now.
Yeah.
You
Then
know,
you just see
that would
half
be,
the audience
like,
get up and leave.
That'd be such like a Valve thing to do, though.
Yeah.
One of those
I would
weird
love that
Absolutely
personally.
sinister.
Yeah, right? Be amazing.
Oh
It
yeah, well,
would be.
I assume
Like,
we're probably going to
200%
see more of Resident Evil Requiem, like a final
Hope so.
trailer almost.
That
I
looks
would be excited
really,
about
really
that
good.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
That
maybe
looks
some
really,
like
really good. I
maybe
wanna see
some
it.
pre-release, like, hey, this is what's going to be in the pipeline for like DLC wise or something, or just a reveal of one of the like the original characters being in it. or
Well,
something.
if they show Chris Redfield, people are gonna go insane.
yeah, because it's going to be
Everybody loves
No, I
Chris.
will.
by Ben Starr.
Well, because people want to see
That'll be
like
the new
some of the
Troy
OG
Baker.
characters because it's the first time we're going back to Raccoon City ever since 3. So
I feel like it's time for Final Fantasy VII Part 3, some sort of announcement, teaser, or something.
I think that's
Dude.
Final
Especially
Fantasy
since-
21.
Yes.
That would be really nice.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
what was it, 2 years ago, and that's when they had the singer come out and do the song or whatever, like 2 months before Part 2 came out. I feel like it's time for a trailer or something.
yeah, I
Especially
think it'll
with the
be
news.
like a smaller trailer, but then we get the name reveal, whatever the subtitle's gonna be.
That would be sick. I'm
Like
here for
might
that.
not even show anything of the game, just the logo with the name, and that's all they need to do to get the hype up. And then
Well, I
next
think
year,
we'll get, like,
early
like
next
a
year, be like, hey,
little,
here's the thing of more of what we're actually doing with it.
Well, I think they'll show a little bit, like just like one of those really quick kind of trailers, where they kind of
Mm-hmm.
flash some stuff, and then you kind of get it.
Yeah.
My
And then
only
you love it.
apprehension,
Sora.
my only apprehension about it would be that all the other ones were tied to State of Plays or,
Yeah.
or PlayStation. And
Like
I
the
don't
actual
know how-
reveals were?
How far? Yeah, I don't know how
Okay.
far in they, with the exclusivity deals, or if those have sort of expired by the time we got to Part 3, if that's still going to happen.
Yeah.
But I just want it, just because I want to hear and
Just want to be
continue
done
that
with
journey.
this fucking game.
No, I just really want it.
Watch your heretic.
I never wanted to end.
All right. Let's jump into these categories here. Best
it.
esports team. Obviously, these are teams.
They are the most
Those are teams.
Wait, what's Mobile Legends Bang Bang?
I don't know,
what
but
is
the
Team
only
Liquid?
one that I've heard of is NRG. So we're just gonna do that.
But yeah,
You know
I
what?
never have an opinion on this because I don't watch esports.
Neither do
Me
I.
either.
And that's why esports is dying, Dex, because you didn't turn it on.
Well, maybe they should make it something worth turning on. Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
players! We're on the Players Voice Award
You're
Final
doing
5. Claire Obscure, Dispatch, Genshin Impact. Okay, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Wuthering Waves. All right.
I mean, do I want what I want to win, or okay, yeah, well,
Come on.
is this is gonna be the stream, isn't it, or the podcast? Just us being like, Expedition 33's in this category.
Yeah.
That's what I said before we even got on tonight. I was
You
like,
did.
this is just
I
gonna
was-
be Expedition 33, the podcast.
Oh yeah. Why not? We've done a couple of them, and they actually do decent numbers for us.
Wait, before we keep going, can we, Jim Tasty? How far are you in Expedition?
So I just beat Act 2, and then like as soon as you like get to play in Act 3, I stopped.
Okay,
In Act
that's
3 or in the
cool.
prologue or epilogue?
He finished the epilogue. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's in Act 3 proper.
Oh damn, I kind of want his thoughts a little bit. Can we
No.
sideline it real quick?
No,
Not for
because
this.
Jim Tasty's only going to be with us for a little bit tonight. So
God damn it! All right,
yeah.
fine.
Just like me, because I turned into a pumpkin.
I'm gonna get it from you later, Jim.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was mind blown.
like
He
you won't
was
see
he
him on
was
Thursday.
I
he
know,
was
it's him too.
speechless.
Yes.
We're gonna see all of each other soon.
You.
Yeah. So these look great. These all look like gamers.
Those look like gamer
They
boys.
definitely
Yeah.
look like gamers.
Oh.
They're wearing the gamer jerseys.
Oh god, it's making
So-
me go like backwards.
Yeah, we're going
That's-
backwards. Yeah.
Ugh,
yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
do that. I want to go through the worst to the best. Fucking cry. Eat Valorant. Sure.
No,
I think
dude,
I did
no.
Valorant,
It's
too.
it's gonna be Counter Strike.
Counter Strike.
I
Okay.
I
Hey,
honestly
Counter-Strike's
think
amazing.
it could
Come
be.
on now.
I think it could
Counter-Strike
be
rules.
Valorant. Honestly.
Is it
Oh,
still
see,
got-
there's Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Fine then.
Yeah,
We'll do.
what the
Hey,
hell
if
is
Goth
Mobile
wants
Legends
Mobile
Bang Bang?
Legends Bang Bang, we'll do Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Okay. Content
I'm-
creator of the
I was
year.
just reading the title.
All right, so it's probably gonna be Burnt Peanut, right?
He's
I
riding the
don't
wave
know
right
who
now for sure.
3 out of 5 of these people are.
That's
Recency
the only
bias
one
and all
I
that.
know.
I just voted for Moist
Which
Critical.
two do you know? Which two
Yeah,
do you know?
I also voted for Moist Critical as well, but Burnt
I
Peanut's
voted
like
for
a
anybody,
recency
so I was like,
bias.
I really don't care.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah, Bird Peanut's gonna get it because of recency bias.
Yeah, he is
Well,
best
I
VTuber.
know.
He did
What
win
did
best
Moist
VTuber.
Critical do this year? What did he do this
I
year?
was gonna say, like, I know who Kai is, but like,
Yeah, I
never
know
watched-
Kai Cenat. I've never, outside of like, I think videos talking about him, or he was on like a video with like a Scammer Payback that I watched. But like outside of that, I
for
know
me,
of
a lot
him.
of these people are like, I just like, yeah, I know they're popular, good for them, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
consider
it's
their
a hot
content.
take.
Yeah,
I
I know
don't,
he's, like,
I don't get the
insanely
hype with
popular.
Kai Cenat. I don't get it. That's my hot
I
take.
I think he does
Yeah, I
like
don't-
stunts or something like that. I don't know.
He-
Like
think
he's
he
also
really-
celebrities
super
to show
hyper.
up on his thing.
I
Yeah,
feel
he
like
saw,
a
like,
lot of
that's
it
ton of
started.
celebrities popping into his streams.
I feel like a lot of it really started, especially when he was doing his Bloodborne stream, because he did that
Oh,
whole
that's
setup
right.
and everything. I just feel like that's when he really started kicking off a lot this year.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I voted for Moist Critical, Charlie, because he's the only one that I've actually watched. And he did the whole thing where he like cut off his shit. I don't know, his stream stuff, whatever. Money. Most anticipated. This category's fucking dumb. But
Because Grand Theft Auto is gonna win.
well, that and
Even
like,
though they're gonna keep delaying it.
like
That game
why
is never coming out.
Why is The Witcher 4 in here? Because it's not coming out next year.
Yeah,
You
Does it
know what I
have
mean?
to?
It doesn't have to, but it's like most anticipated. Then if that's the case,
Yeah.
then where's fucking Kingdom Hearts 4? They've announced it. Why isn't it on here? It's my most anticipated. You know?
We haven't seen Kingdom Hearts 4 stuff for like 3 or 4 years.
It's
But
going
we
on 4
have
years now.
seen stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, recent. Like, I mean, we all know it's going to be Grand Theft Auto. That's
Yeah.
like the,
Yeah.
the most major.
Does anybody
Yeah,
have a
coming
different
release next
opinion?
year.
Does what did you guys vote for, or what would you vote for?
I voted for our Resident Evil.
I think I did Wolverine.
Like,
You
I'm
sure you did
excited
Resident
for
It was between
Wolverine
Resident
and
Evil and
Witcher
Wolverine
4.
for sure.
I've talked about this a lot. Is like Grand Theft Auto, I guess, is a big deal for a lot of people.
Mhm.
It's a game I play and it's fun, but like it's
Yeah.
just a whatever series for me. And
Yeah.
007, I haven't played that yet, and it looks like it's gonna be cool, but I don't really have attachment to it.
Yeah. 007, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Hitman games. Like, well, Hitman, like World of Assassination, and that's 007 for as cool as it looks like Hitman, but with a little bit more action and a different skin on the character. He's got hair now.
He does have hair now.
I wonder what Jim Tasty thinks of that 007 game, because I know you like the obviously the N64 one, right?
Yeah.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, I'm really
Mhm.
excited for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I might vote for that just like from like my heart, but I think with brain, I think GTA is gonna win, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. And this isn't necessarily who do we think is going to win. Just like who would you, when you're voting, you know, are you putting your vote in for GTA 6 or are you putting your vote in for 007? You know, or
Like an actual good game, you know.
anyway, Wolverine.
Wolverine, let's go.
Yeah, that's out of these. Like, I'm hyped for fucking GTA 6. Don't get me wrong. But I'm way more hyped for Wolverine. I fucking love the Spider-Man games, and Insomniac.
if I'm
is
gonna be-
crush it with Wolverine.
Yeah, if I'm going to be real, I'm probably going to play all of those games. So,
I'll try out The
Yeah.
Witcher 4,
No.
and I probably, if it's the same as The Witcher 3 and it plays the same, then I'm not gonna enjoy it. But
So
Oh,
I'm
that's
very
a shame.
excited for Witcher 4, but
Yeah,
Resident
I'm
Evil is
excited
the
for
one
it,
out of
too.
all these that I have like the most attachment to.
Yeah.
well, and that's the one we have like closest to look forward to. That's like what, February? That's like real
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
Wolverine
basically
Wolverine
Spoiler.
doesn't have a date; it just has 2026 fall. GTA 6 has a date, but let's be honest. Does
Yeah.
007
it's
have
so
a
close
date?
to the end of the year that it could easily go to 2027.
I don't know if 007 has an actual date
I don't believe so.
other than like 2026. And then Witcher is just, hey, when it's done, which is totally fine. Take CD Projekt Red, take your fucking time,
Please.
and
Please
please give
this
me
time.
a Cyberpunk 2. Because God,
It's on their
Cyberpunk-
docket.
I want to
It's
see
coming.
where's the Witcher 1 remake. I want to see that.
Ooh, yeah, they announced that too. Yeah, maybe we'll see
that game is
something like
good,
that
but it's
from
rough
here.
to play. So
Yeah.
if you just make it fun to play,
Yeah.
and you get to collect the sex Pokemon cards.
Yennefer on the unicorn.
What?
Best adaptation,
Hold
Sonic
on.
the Hedgehog
Real quick.
3.
Robert, real
Yeah,
quick.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're Sonic,
it's
dude.
obviously
There's
Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Thank
Mike,
And
you.
also
Mike.
Fallout.
And Fallout.
And
Those,
Fallout.
dude, both of those are better than pretty much all of these.
Everything on here
Well,
except
yeah,
for the last.
considering most of a lot of that crap I haven't even, like, I've heard of the Minecraft movie and The Last of Us. The other ones, I'm like, these are properties I have heard of.
Mhm.
I was unaware there was an adaptation of them someplace out there. That's kind of where I was. But on Steam, on its Steam page, 007 First Light, March 27th, 2026.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Wow, that's close.
Very
That's
close.
what 007 does have a release date, and it was because Resident Evil's in February, right?
Yeah.
It's like February 12th or something.
She told her.
Yeah.
I might give my vote to Minecraft movie because, man, those chicken jockey lava chicken stuff, man, it made me chuckle a little bit. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
People throwing popcorn. I don't know.
Yeah. So Fallout won this last year because season 1 was 2024, which is why it's not here. Next year it's going to win this because season 2 is dropping right after the Game Awards. But yeah, there's the fact that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 isn't here and Until Dawn is a shame. And that being said,
little Sony,
Until Dawn.
you know?
Kimsters, did you see the Until Dawn movie as a horror person?
I did not because I was worried I wouldn't like it because, like, for me, I know, so it's technically not a Dark Pictures game, but it plays a lot like them, also made by Supermassive. And I was just like, I can't imagine a Supermassive game being made into a movie that would play out well, that would go, like, what kind of nod would it really be able to give to the kind of experience that these kind of games are, with the quick time events and the different endings and the different choices.
It's got a clock in it.
Yeah, that was like the weirdest thing because like there's no fucking clock in the game.
Yeah.
So I didn't check it out because I was like, it's probably not going to be great and I'm going to be upset. I'm also really not good about watching movies and shows, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very bad about it. I could be like, oh, this looks so good. I'm not going to watch it though.
I hear that. I am exactly the same way.
Same.
Well, it's
The
like
only thing that the movie has to do with the game is like one of the characters, like the narrator or whatever, is in it. And then at the end of the movie, there's a direct tease to the game.
like
Wait, you mean like
Spoilers. Sorry.
I'm probably
Like,
not gonna watch it.
But like Madeline went saw this and she's like probably the biggest Supermassive fan I know, and she was like, "It's not good.
Yeah.
Like
Not great.
The way she like I asked her, like I got very much Cabin in the Woods vibes. She's like, "Yeah, it's very much like that, but they just threw Until Dawn on it."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
that's
Cabin
what I
in the
was
Woods is
worried.
great because it wasn't trying to be anything else. It just knew what it wanted to be.
Yeah, they threw the Until Dawn name in
Yeah.
it, and then the whole kind of hook of the movie is that they have to survive until dawn of the next day, and when they die, it resets the time to like the night before. But that has nothing to do with the game.
Thing?
Basically, it's a Groundhog Day thing, essentially.
Like Happy
Just
Death
rip it
I
off
Day
was
or
worried
whatever.
they'd do something like that, which is why I didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did
They already
the
did Happy
writer?
Death Day.
I was gonna say, did the writer or director say anything about not looking at the source material of the game?
I think so.
Probably. Be like,
Y'all
you know
see
what?
that-
We just
y'all see
like that
this?
name.
It's always a good sign when the person making the thing
Yeah.
doesn't know what the thing is that they're making.
It's like when people like are directing. Okay, you didn't play the game, but you at least got to familiarize yourself with the story
Yeah.
and whatnot
Yeah.
to at least
Yeah,
have it be
Mm-hmm.
applicable to what you're doing.
yeah,
Rest in
because
peace,
y'all heard
Halo.
about the Helldivers 2 movie.
Yeah.
and the guy's like,
Justin
"Yeah,
Lin
like,
got it because he didn't watch or he hasn't played the
you didn't
games.
play it." Yeah, it's like
Oh no. We didn't learn from Halo. This is sad.
I know, dude.
But just imagine
There's a
if there
Helldivers
was like a screenwriter
coming.
who's
Yeah,
done
it's
it just like
incredible
just got
things.
announced.
Oh, boy.
so it won't
Who's
be-
also a massive Helldivers 2 fan. You know, like maybe somebody who wrote like I don't know, like another sci-fi movie, like a Star Wars movie, who also just happened to love Helldivers 2. But I don't know. Who knows? It's a Gary Whitta reference.
All right.
I'd be interested in it. Probably won't watch
That's
it,
okay.
but be very
Well, if
interested.
it's bad,
Yeah.
we still got Super Troopers, which is kind of the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers.
Starship
Yeah.
Troopers, sorry.
Yeah.
No. I like where Dex was going with this.
No,
Yeah, you're right.
Just
know
think
what I
about
meant.
it.
We can make
You
this
knew
think
what
about
I
it.
meant.
A squad of 4 idiots out there just causing havoc and actually getting something done despite their own best efforts.
Meow.
You knew what
That
I
would
meant.
probably happen with
Combine
Night
them.
Universe,
Combine them.
to be honest.
It's the failing upward crew.
Yeah.
All right,
Just
next.
you and the gang out there trying to have a good time, and then all of a sudden, mission successful? How the hell did we do this?
All right, next up,
All right.
best
I don't know how you know
multiplayer. This is
I'm
not
gonna-
my category whatsoever.
I'm gonna say it. Marvel Rivals got snubbed for this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah, not seeing that on there feels weird.
That took
Why-
off over half the year, the beginning of this past year.
But did that come out this year?
It came out after
December, yeah.
Did
Yeah,
it?
it came out
Okay.
after the cutoff.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Just like
So it
Indiana
had like
Jones.
it has the opposite of the recency bias. It has the we
it's
don't know
the-
if it came out like in the time period, and we don't want to look it up.
It
so we're just
came out at the beginning of the cycle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Indiana Jones should have been nominated Game of the Year. That's all I'm gonna say.
I loved it.
I like
Yeah.
it.
I did love it.
I still need.
We'll
it.
get to that. We'll get to it, Jim. We're gonna get to
Yeah,
this. We'll talk
yeah.
about it.
So any
I voted Night Rain for this. If
Night
I
Rain?
remember correctly.
Yeah,
Okay.
my problem is this is the only category with arc raiders, and that thing is literally taking over my life.
Yeah.
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 I know it's recency bias
Ask
and
her.
everything, but I would go with Arc Raiders too. My knock
It's
against
Arc
Elden
Raiders
Night
1.
Rain is
tasty. It's
what?
Arc Raiders. It's not Arc Raiders 2. There's only one of them, bud. Okay.
oh as well. Sorry.
My God.
just slap him when we see him, okay? I'm okay. I'll allow
Yeah.
it. I'll allow it.
I'm a gamer.
Sorry, go
I-
on.
The only knock against Elden Ring is like the
Damn.
no crossplay, and isn't there like no voice comms too? I want to say I haven't played it. In a hot
The
minute.
problem is like I use we use Discord to play it, so like
Oh, I was like,
But I'm saying you can't. It's, like you have to have a squad to go in. You
Yeah.
can't play with randoms. It's
because otherwise you're playing silently with people.
Okay.
yeah.
It is missing those things. I think as a multiplayer experience, it does a pretty good job of like distilling that Elden Ring experience in like
Yeah.
a battle royale kind of situation. But yeah, those are some interesting knocks. Yeah, no crossplay, no voice
Yeah,
chat.
I think the only one of these that I've played is Split Fiction, and
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I recently
game.
finished it.
Did you?
Like I just switched my vote from Peak to that because after I finished it, I was like, no, you can't. Like I don't know, I can't vote for Peak. Peak was really really good, but like the gameplay was really inventive. Like I played It Takes Two before, and then I played Split Fiction with a friend of mine, and just as we were playing, I was like, my gosh, how did they think of this stuff? Like me and my friend were just talking about like how did they think about this, and then. There's the story. The story made me cry. I won't spoil anything.
Yeah.
But it made me cry. All right. I thought it was really cool that one of the characters was a twin because I'm a twin. And yeah, I'm hoping that they come out with I heard that they're supposed to come out with like another game like this, and It Takes Two in the future. So.
Well, yeah, I think Hazelight Studios. That's kind of their thing. Is these like two player like the games that you have to play with 2 players.
Yes.
Yeah,
But I don't
they're
think we'll
very creative
see it
with the
announced
mechanics.
this year. But that's probably what they're. If I had to make a
Maybe
guess
something
as to
with
what
the
they're
movie?
working on, it's
Are they
going to be
doing a
another
movie?
2-player game.
Yeah, they are doing a movie.
Yeah, I
Of
think-
Split
That was
Fiction?
greenlit.
Shout out to the Friend Pass too. I played that game
Yeah.
for
Yes.
$0.
I played with the friend pass. My friend
Yeah.
had the game. I didn't buy it. That was
Yeah.
great. I
I
love
didn't
that.
get any achievements, which
yeah.
I'm a little bummed about. But
But yeah, I think Split Fiction is like the peak of like co-op gaming.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Split Fiction.
Like
Right.
that couch co-op experience. Like I think that's like the best example you could give.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm gonna make this huge pitch for Battlefield 6.
Oh,
because
great
I-
game.
It was in my
Oh, yeah.
the Battlefield series. I just have such like a legacy, like love for it, and they missed it for like the last couple of games.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was involved in some of the playtests and the pre-release stuff for Battlefield 6, and I was like, this feels good, but does it feel good because I want it to be good? And then like when it came out and it had this like huge resurgence and everybody's like, oh my God, this is everything we wanted. And oh my God, blah, 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 blah. I was like super excited. And I got into it for, I don't know, 40, 50 hours. I was like really into it. And then Arc Raiders came out and that thing has just stolen all of my time just because it's a very different experience and I can go in by myself and still have a great time. Whereas you can go in by yourself in Battlefield and just sometimes you get squatted up with just the biggest idiots that have never heard of an objective or have had a job in their entire life, and they're just wandering
No one
off.
revives.
And you're just like,
Yeah, you're like
what
reaching
is
your arm out.
happening?
God, I hate when it's the biggest pet peeve. I'll be down and I'm just literally a medic right here and I'm like, get me.
Come on, I'm 3 points, man.
Get up there.
Yeah, like Arc Raiders last night, I
That's
hopped
right.
on
I'm your
for
white mage.
a couple rounds. I got killed every single round, and I still had a great time. I got no
That's
loot. I
awesome.
lost more stuff than I gained, and I just had I had a dumb smile on my face, like laughing, cracking up. The prox chat just makes it such a fun experience, and it hasn't yet gotten to the toxic Xbox 360 Call of Duty lobby level yet. I'm sure it's out there. I just haven't experienced it. So like Arc Raiders for me is just like it's stolen. Like I didn't even see that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I still voted for Split Fiction because it's the only one that I played.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all of them except I have access to Battlefield 6, but I'm not a first-person shooter guy personally.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of them have a good shot at winning this for sure. Like Peak took over Twitch for a good like month or two there. Split Fiction has the pedigree of Hazelight. It Takes Two was Game of the Year a few years ago. Arc Raiders is the hotness right now. Elden Ring is just FromSoft, so people are fucking love it. And then Battlefield 6, yeah, like you said, like it's a return to form for Battlefield. So all of them have this is one of those categories where I'm like, I don't know what's gonna win.
Yeah.
So
Keep in mind that this is the only category that Arc Raiders is in.
yeah, that too. Which is so odd.
It's very odd.
Yeah. All right, best sports racing.
Just vote for Mario Kart World and move on.
Anybody have any thoughts?
I haven't played it in a minute, but I liked Rematch. That was fun. It
Okay.
had that Rocket League itch. And when you
Yeah.
nail a good pass, even when you nail a good pass, like you feel so good, let alone getting a goal,
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, I think where Rematch faltered was it quickly became there is a very high skill ceiling
Yeah.
for you to really enjoy playing with other people.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're going to get your ass kicked. And I think they missed out on doing a lot of different collabs they could have done. Like they could have done something like with Ted Lasso. They could have done something with this anime called Blue Lock, which is the soccer anime. Like these are things that are like really popular. I think they could have like banked on to keep people invested.
Yeah.
But I think the gameplay is great. I think it plays really great. But I think those things just kind of like caused it to kind of filter out.
Yeah. Kim, what's your favorite sports game this year?
Sports. Me and sports are. Yeah.
No, Kim is the biggest sports head that I know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Just constantly
picked the
live
Mario Kart
streaming
game, even
Monday
though I
Night
didn't play
Football.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked Mario Kart, but I did play the test for Sonic Racing, and that's actually really good. Like, it's a really good car racer.
Yeah, I'm going with Sonic Racing because the theme song was written by James Bourne of Busted, one of my favorite bands, and it gets stuck in my head. And the gameplay itself was actually just really fun. I like Mario Kart World, but I think I had more fun playing Cross Worlds.
Yeah,
And
and
it
I like how
Joker
how
and
the racing works
Ichiban.
because then you're going from track to track, and then you go through all of them again at the last lap. I think
That's a really I like that, like the Grand Prix
It
thing.
suffered a little bit with what the next Smash is going to suffer, where it's like you have this like GOAT game, and it's like, what do you do after that?
Yeah. Mike, what do you have a vote on this one?
I went with F125 just because it's the only one I've played.
Oh, fair enough. Peter?
Yeah, I was definitely a Mario Kart World person, even though it was very kind of disappointing. I was like so hyped. I like waited out at midnight, got my Switch 2, got the game, immediately left the Best Buy to like download everything, went to the airport to fly to SGF. I had a custom, I'd rather be playing Mario Kart World shirt that I wore to the SGF. And then I was like, oh man, I beat the game. I was like, this is kind of isn't that fun yet. Like, I don't get it. So, but I'd still vote for it because it's the only game in the category I played.
I
They
got
really
my...
haven't added.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say they haven't added new content, right? They haven't done.
They added a volume changer to normal and then not normal high.
Expert level updates.
Yeah, there was like
Yeah.
a patch I think this week or last
like
week that
literal
like
bare
changed how you go from the end of one track to a new track or something on some of the races, and I was like, okay, that seems so forgettably minor, but
Yeah.
I do think it was really cool to play with everybody because we had like a bunch of massive races when it came out. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Like knockout mode or whatever.
Knockout
good.
Tour
Oh,
is like
yeah.
a really
was
great
awesome.
mode. Like that's a
Yeah.
great mode. Like I'll give it kudos for that. But I think what's what I think a lot of Nintendo games are suffering now is they're trying to do these more open world kind of things. I don't think they found their footing in a lot of ways with those.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Best Sim Strategy, or the OMGesus Award.
You do
I
love
think
these games.
I think I only put the Ultras because that was the only one I played.
Yeah.
I'm a Final Fantasy slut, so I did Tactics.
Fair.
Yeah, same.
Fair.
But yeah, I didn't play really any of these.
I haven't played any of these games, man.
Oh, that's
so
fair.
Yeah.
I'm just going off of vibes.
Just
I mean,
voting for
dinosaurs
Sim.
are cool.
What's the vibe?
All right.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs are cool. I would definitely vote for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Jurassic World Evolution 3 because my spouse loves it. And it's the only one that I've really seen played. Other than like I think I saw I watched Andy Cortez play the Altars once or twice. But other than that, I don't know what the fuck Tempest Rising is. Civilization's dope, but 2 Point Museum, our good friend Friendship Design, Cameron French, has been playing that recently. He's making the world's greatest girly pop museum. And then Final Fantasy Tactics is, Final Fantasy Tactics. So
It's true.
That is the name.
best
it is.
family, mine, but no, video games. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and Split Fiction, which is not really a family game, but whatever. It's multiplayer, I guess.
I feel like that's why I got the category.
Yeah.
It says
When-
best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of
when-
genre or platform.
When I was voting for this, we were kind of going through what really counts as family because Donkey Kong Bonanza, it does have co-op, but it's not really you're not playing with your family.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
Lego Party, you can play with your family. Voyagers, another co-op thing. Mario Kart, you can play with your family. It's that's kind of what we were going with. I think I went with Mario Kart, just trying to go based
I
off
think that's
what a family game
you
would
went
be.
with, too.
That is probably. I think that is what I went
Because you
with.
can play with more than just 2 players.
Lego Party does seem to be the most family style game that you could probably play with a family of people. I don't know. They all seem fun.
I feel
They're
like
all
this.
fun.
I feel like they try to do this category more as what's you'd see in would families would be okay with their kids playing rather than necessarily you. Could
Yeah, to play with your family.
Yeah. Maybe they could have been rated E. I don't know.
Yeah, rated E10
I
or
only
something. Yeah.
picked Split Fiction because that's the only one I played. So
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is usually dubbed the Nintendo category in past
Yeah.
years.
yeah, it's either going to be
Travis.
Donkey Kong or Mario Kart World that wins it, but the game I had the most fun playing with one of my kids was Lego Voyagers because
Really?
it was frustratingly fun because he would just want to keep going and doing ridiculous stuff and be like, no, we need to get this part over here. He's like, no, I'm just gonna jump off the course and do all this stuff. So we still haven't beaten it. We're on chapter 30 or something. Every time I'm like, hey, we need to finish this. He's like, well, hold on, I gotta finish grinding out Roblox. So I have this couple month experience of this game that should only take you 3 hours to beat. So that was probably the most fun I had because, like I said, Mario Kart World, I played with it a little bit, but then I just sort of fell off because it didn't hold any attention.
Yeah. Anybody else vote for anything? I mean, for me, just as for the games in this category, I'm gonna go for Donkey Kong Bonanza. But as for a family game, I'm not sure because my nephew only played Roblox up until a month and a half ago, and I'm not gonna fucking play Roblox.
Aw. It sounds cool to have nibblings who are old enough to play video games. My nibblings are still in potato stage.
I mean, it can be. I have my youngest just embarrasses me anytime I'm playing with friends. Fortnite, he'll just come in and be like, "You're terrible. Why do you have friends that don't want to play with you?" I'm like, "Ouch."
Jesus.
Piece of shit,
Begs
Dad.
you.
Oh yeah. He'll
Jeez.
take the controller and be like, "You're not gonna get Victory Royale unless I help out." And I'm like, "I know that you're right, but it still hurts."
Woo!
Peter,
Damn.
you have friends who will play with you.
Oh, I know, but like I don't want to embarrass myself around that people that actually know how to play.
Oh, I don't know how to play half the shit we play. Like when we played Battlefield 6, I'm the one dying.
Maybe the kids will
I'm just
be
like,
all
I'm
right.
here.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, all joking aside, like they're very. He's very good, and like when you play with me, it's like, no, why don't we be? No, just do this. I'm gonna super build something, and it's like, yeah. So the kids, it's a double-edged sword. They'll make you feel old.
It's fair. It's fair. All right, next up, best fighting game. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat, 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat, and then Virtua Fighter 5. I
don't think I voted in this one because I didn't play any of them.
Yeah, I mean, I've played
yeah.
most of the stuff in the Legacy Collection, but not in the Legacy Collection.
But I think, based off just what I've seen popularity-wise, I think 2XKO is going to win.
Probably.
I think I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
Anybody else with a thought on it? Cool. Next up, best RPG.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, next,
And so it's begin.
Hold your horses. Hold up.
for the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences, Avowed, Clair Obscure Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance DOS, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2. First and foremost, I love that Obsidian is getting 2 nominations in here for their 2 RPGs they made. Instead of just being like, hey, we can only pick one of them. No, fuck it. They're both great games. And they're both great RPGs.
I'm still impressed that they released both these games in the same year.
That too.
Yeah, right?
And Grounded
Like,
2.
super impressed.
Like early access.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They're like Xbox's Insomniac.
Yeah.
they're like Xbox's
With their output.
fucking RGG.
I will say I am saddened by Monster Hunter Wilds. I thought it would hold me a lot harder because I have like 200 hours in World. And yeah, it was very sad that I didn't like stick with it as hard.
A couple weeks
I
ago,
think
we had
like-
Krabby Patty on from the Palabros podcast, and he was kind of saying similar things.
Yeah.
But I feel
think
like they weren't like giving like as much support as they should have. Like it's fun,
Yep.
but like I know they changed things that OG fans didn't necessarily like, but it took a while for them to start really putting out the content people wanted.
Yeah, and a lot of it was still streamlined. The multiplayer like matchmaking was still a convoluted mess.
Yeah,
like,
it was crazy.
It's like, come on, man. Like that's the one thing I wish that they would like get on top of was just make matchmaking with friends and other people easy.
Yeah, because like
And-
you'll match with your friends, but then you'll still be in this open lobby thing, and it's just
Yeah,
like
you got to make sure you're in the same squad. Then you got to make sure you're in the same like, okay, are we in the same guild now? We have to be in the guild too. Yeah, like all this like random hoops to jump through.
Just a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah. And then just gameplay wise, like they streamlined a lot of the world elements. I'm sure Krabby Patty went into a lot more detail about it, but like they streamlined a lot of the things that made world great, and they made the combat, I want to say, a little bit easier to, which is good for newer players. Like, you know, the onboarding is a lot easier in the way the combat works in this one. But I feel like a lot of like classic players were probably disappointed with how easy the combat was.
Yeah, and if you want to know what Krabby Patty said on the podcast, Neo, maybe just watch it or listen to it at some point. But you've only been on here like 6 times.
I'll put it on my plane list. I'll listen
Good.
to it on the plane.
Okay, good.
I got you.
They'll get prepped for when we all see each other.
Exactly. But let's be real.
It's
I mean,
Claire's.
did any of us play? Yeah, but did any of us play Kingdom Come?
I'm playing through that right now.
No, you're playing
Damn,
Clair Obscure right now.
You're double fisting Clair
Right.
Obscure and Kingdom Come.
yeah,
Dude,
he's
it's
playing
a lot.
he's playing Kingdom Come off of stream.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
How are you liking
cool.
it?
I'm really enjoying it. We'll talk about this later, but it's in the contention for the big one. I'll say that.
No,
I just love it so much about Kingdom Come. I mean, I'm a big like history guy, so I like how authentic it is in that way. Medieval stuff, swords and shields and armor. Love that. It's so thorough in the sense of like it's very granular in like how you have to get stuff done, which is why it turns off so many people. But if you like can get into it like that, then the amount of enjoyment and fun you can get is exponential. It's just so cool, man. It looks great music, a lot of trumpets and horns. So yeah,
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
mean-
tried the first game and like I could see the appeal, but it's like I don't like Simmy, games like that.
So I tried the first game. I bounced off of it. I got into the second one so hard, and then there's a rumor that they're going to remaster the first one. And
Yeah,
get
I
all
just
the
know
thing
me,
out of
like,
it.
even because, like, I played through Red Dead 2, and, like, I've enjoyed it fine, but I just know myself now more that the more a game wants me to do more for an action that I feel like I could do a lot easier, the more I'm, like, taken out of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can appreciate
But you don't want to
the
skin an
mechanics.
animal for like 20 seconds.
Like, I
every
appreciate
time.
the technicality behind it, like it's a technical marvel, but like for me and playing a game, it's just like it just takes me out of it. I'm like, my God, just let me go. Just let me do it.
Yeah. Well, the way you can approach like any quest is like it's crazy. Like they really thought of like everything you can do, and depending on what clothes you're wearing, your skill checks, and like like
I like
you
that.
can totally fail a quest. You can skip 8 steps if you just
That's
go
cool.
and do the thing. Like it's pretty thorough.
It's
that way.
totally my jam of a game, and I just haven't had time to slot it in.
It's a long game. I'm
Yeah.
still in the first part, and I was gonna try to beat it before the Game Awards. I was like, dang, I'm not doing that. Like,
No way.
It's so long, but
It's-
I mean, I guess you'd rather have that than a short game. But I mean, short games are cool.
Yeah, Mike beat it, I think in like what was it, 84 hours, something like that.
And he probably just main pathed it, right? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, there's a lot more to do.
Yeah, yeah. Anybody?
But-
Did anybody not vote for Claire Obscure in this one besides Jim?
Well,
I think I
I'll
did.
think-
I'm not sure. Let me see.
I didn't even vote in that category.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Mike.
yeah.
Mike, what
I
would you
only
vote for here?
played-
Oh, and best RPG. So I voted for the Outer Worlds 2
Okay.
only because Claire Obscure is my game of the year. So that it got my vote in that category.
That's that's fair.
So I'm
That's
just-
fair.
Yeah, so I'm just like I have to give a bone to this other game that is sucking a lot of my time, a lot of my just general free time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's
when I
like
get- yeah.
like the Indie Game Awards. 6-1 Indie announced like the Indie Game Award nominees, and the way that they have it done is, I think a game can only be in one category and Game of the Year.
Yeah.
So
That makes
like Claire
sense.
Obscure is in Game of the Year, and then it's in, I want to say like soundtrack, but then it's not in Best RPG. It's not in Best like debut or anything, but it's because it's in Game of the Year and then one other category, which I think it's a good idea, but it obviously I don't know if it would work. I don't think it would work at the Game Awards here with the
Oh, Lord,
trying to
no.
be what it's.
Yeah, no,
Trying to be
absolutely
what
not.
it
It wouldn't
is.
work
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I voted for Claire Obscure.
I like for me, I played Avowed, Expedition, and Monster Hunter Wilds, and it's like Monster Hunter Wilds is just one that I like playing with friends. It's like that's how that game rides
Yeah.
or dies.
Mhm.
Like it's nothing against the game, but like Avowed, I enjoyed a lot. I thought it was a very cool, kind of more streamlined Western open world RPG, which I enjoy a lot.
It's kind of a more
I-
streamlined Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, and which I really
that.
appreciate because I feel like the more Bethesda tries to make their worlds way too big, the more it kind of loses me. And so having this more streamlined, still big and massive, but like I felt like what I was doing was just more quality in a lot of ways. So I really enjoyed it. I thought the combat was really cool. I loved going around with the wand and just
Yeah, dude.
Throwing
Because the,
spells
the
at people
combat
and
was
shit like that.
excellent in Avowed.
like I was
yeah.
having a blast doing that.
Yeah.
Like the moment I got a wand, I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go!"
I think
Best
I'm pretty
feeling-
sure I was like
best
I was
feeling
dual
melee
wielding. I had a
combat
wand
I've
and then a
felt.
gun. Like
Yeah,
Oh hell yeah!
and then but as you all know me, all I talk about is Expedition 33, and that
Yeah.
shit is just
Yeah.
to me it's generational. That's how I'll put that game. I think it's a generational game.
Yeah, I probably
Yeah.
vote for Kingdom Come just because I know Expedition's gonna get the big award.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, a best action adventure.
Wait,
Best
everybody, I
action
think-
adventure game. That's the
Hang
thing.
on. Goth has an announcement.
I do not have an announcement. I was just saying I'm going to turn into a pumpkin, guys. It was wonderful being here with all of you. I can't wait to meet everybody on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your podcast shenaniganry. And,
Thank you for joining us, Goth.
Thanks for
You
having
are welcome
me,
to join us
Scott.
anytime.
Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Yes.
you're
Yeah,
very
we can't wait to meet you on Wednesday.
Have a good night, Goth.
Have a good
Look
night,
forward to seeing
everybody. I look forward to
Yeah.
seeing all of you. Oh my god, we're gonna look so fancy and cute.
We're gonna be so fancy.
All right, I'm gonna go turn into a pumpkin. Manies, you wanna come
Pumpkin
cuddle?
time. Okay, get Mina on then.
Get me on.
Yeah, just put the headphones.
Mina wants to be on.
I don't have dog cam. I'm sorry.
You piece of shit.
You could bring her into your lap.
What good are you?
God.
I know.
Why did we invite you other than the fact that you're sexy?
Here, wait. I'll do this. I'll just hold a picture of Mina to the camera.
Thank you.
That works.
Go ahead.
God.
Go ahead. Keep talking. Go ahead. Keep
All right,
talking.
best action adventure, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow Knight Silksong, Indiana Jones, and Split Fiction.
Oh, puppy.
Yeah, there we go. There's Mina.
Aw.
She's so cute. Would take all the bullets for her.
So who has I feel like somebody here might have an opinion on this.
I mean,
So-
I would go with Death Stranding 2 for me personally.
Okay.
And it was hard for me to say that because Indiana Jones I really, really, really enjoyed, and I think this is like the perfect category for it to win. But man, Death Stranding 2 was just one of those games. Like I got to the first game like really, really late, but when the second one was announced, like, oh, there's a little bit more combat. It feels like more like not just the walking with packages, and it was the more of the action that I wanted in a game. Not that I love walking simulators, and the story elements and just the music and the traversal and the different vehicles. It just like I just fell in love with that experience. I haven't thought about it like since I left, but like that time that I was playing that game, it was like magical. I was like, I do just log on and be on for like 10 hours, which is not. I don't sit down for like long game sessions. I just could not put that down. I was like, I just got to deliver these packages. I saw some guy on a mountain. I got to deliver his package.
I think the craziest thing for me is I'm a Kojima sicko, and Death Stranding 2 did not hit as hard as the first game for me, which is like really a shame. Like, I liked the pushback that the first game gave me. A whole podcast with Mr. Hawks about this. Go listen to that podcast and my full opinions on Death Stranding 2. I'm sad it didn't hit as hard for me. I do think this is a great place for Indiana Jones to get its flowers, because that was an excellent like first person simmy style game that like pretty much felt like I was in an Indiana Jones movie, and it was good. Troy Baker killed it. Like, let's be real, that was cool.
Yeah.
But
I voted for Death Stranding 2 as well because like Ghost of Yotei is amazing. That was great. Split Fiction was great. Nothing gets Silksong. I got to Act 2 and I just found myself. I just didn't care anymore. I was just like, okay, I'm done.
Fair.
yeah.
But Death Stranding 2, it's like, as opposed to how Neo felt about the first one, how he liked the pushback, I felt like that game was fighting me every single step of the way.
The first one or the second one?
First one.
Oh yeah, that game, it does fight you,
and it's like that was probably one of my more frustrating. Like, I love the story in the world, and that was what pushed me to keep going. But like trying to drive, and I'm literally holding to go left, and my car is literally going the opposite way, and that would lead me to roll over, get stuff damaged. It would just put me in bad situations, stuff like that. It's just like I felt like the game mechanics weren't as solid as they could have been, and it was fighting me to the point where I was just like, just give me to the next story beat, please. Just give me to the next story beat. Love the story. I think it's great. But 2, I feel like does a lot to tighten up the gameplay to where I was able to enjoy sending packages, going and doing the thing. And the story hit far harder in that one. Like, I gave a shit about like everybody there. And I felt emotional when something would happen to a character, and like the whole journey you go with Sam and Lou, and I just thought it was really, really well done.
Okay. Kim, Jim, Mike. God.
Yes.
Why can't your name rhyme
I
with
voted
Jim?
for
and
the
Kim?
one game that I played, which was Split Fiction.
Fair.
funny enough, this is where I
I'm
did
gonna
vote
notice
for
the
Split
pattern.
Fiction.
Yeah. Brett, did you vote for Indiana Jones here? Or?
I haven't voted yet, but I probably would vote for Indiana
Yep.
Jones here. Just like Neo said, this is where it can get its flowers. I mean, it was so excellent on every level. Like, not only as a game is it super fun. Again, I haven't played a lot of like the Wolfenstein and Dishonored type games, so that kind of game design was super cool for me. It looked great. And then the hardest part was adapting to like that Indiana Jones mythos, which I thought they did really well. And then Troy Baker sounding super good as Indy. So But I mean, Split Fiction was great. The action and everything, how it changed each chapter was super cool. So
Yeah, this one's a toss up for sure.
yeah, I haven't played Death Stranding. GOTY was cool. And then Hollow Knight, yeah, I played like 5 hours of that, so I didn't get too far.
Yeah, Jim Tacey just does not like female protagonists. He hates when games go woke. You know,
Dude, I love Metroid. Why?
Wow.
That's true. He does love
He likes-
Metroid.
He likes
like-
Metroid because her face is covered by the helmet.
exactly, and she doesn't
Wow.
talk. Wow, Brett. Wow, it's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up.
Dang.
I said this in I think I don't know whose chat it was, but like 'cause somebody, maybe it may have been Brett's. I'm not sure. Somebody was playing. No, I think it was Neo's. You were playing Metroid, weren't you? Were you?
Yeah, this past weekend, yeah.
Yeah, and like Erdy Cooper was in there, and I was like, I watched Greg Miller start the game, like play the first hour, and when Samus is getting told by Chaos from Sonic Adventure that she has to go out and find these keys and all this shit, it reminded me of an SNL sketch called Chad, where Pete Davidson is Chad, and he's just like, so like there's a sketch where Chad is basically brought into Narnia. And the people in Narnia are like, "You are the chosen one. You have to help save us." And he's just like,
He's like,
"Okay,
He's like, all right.
okay, cool."
Dude, that's how the game starts.
Cool.
Like, you just
Okay.
get teleported, and they're like, "You have to save us," and you're like, "I guess."
Yeah, he's like, "I have to save us," and Sam's just like, and just leaves and just
All right.
goes to work.
Yeah,
I
what
guess
are you
I'm
like,
doing this.
"Nah, I'm good."
All right, okay, yeah. But for me, I mean, I'm not going to play Death Stranding 2. Just I don't have any inclination to actually play it. I loved watching, like Neo. I loved watching you play it. Watched our good friend Rose Waltz play it and everything. Ghost of Yote. I didn't really vibe with Tsushima. It's just me. Hollow Knight Silksong is great. I shitted it, but I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones because I really liked it, and I think that it should get its flowers. This is if Indiana Jones was up for like any other award, it would be for me more of a toss up between this and Split Fiction.
Wait till
But-
we get to the voice actors.
Fair. Oh, yeah, I forgot it was up for voice actors, but yeah, come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Best action game. Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Peter, what are your thoughts here? I want to hear from you. Now,
I mean, it would be
now.
Doom the Dark Ages.
Okay, cool.
Like, that is an action game. You run around and you just kill demons for hours with a cool soundtrack. And they had all these new cool effects. It was fun. I'll give it to that.
Anybody else? Nope, no.
I played like 3 hours of Doom. I think 3 or 4 hours, and I was like, I'm good. I think I get it. which is unfortunate. Which is really unfortunate. I wish I had more time to play like Hades and Ninja Gaiden 4 because those would be my other choices of like games to get into. But for this one, Battlefield 6 had most of my time and attention. So that gets my vote. As a Battlefield game, that thing brought it back. I felt like I was playing Battlefield 3 and 4 again. It was awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I went with Hades too. I played Battlefield 6, fun. Always, it's a great multiplayer experience. Lots of action. Doom Dark Ages, I dabbled in. I was gonna try and make it the one Doom game I actually like beat, but then that just didn't happen.
Yeah.
Really cool, a lot of fun. But Hades 2, I love Hades 1, and this is just taking that and making it better, and it's just so good. Like the characters are good, the voice acting, the music, the moment-to-moment gameplay, everything about it is just great.
Okay.
I didn't play the other two, but
Yep. Kim, I know you played all 5 of these to completion.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know of any of these games. Or I think I saw a friend play streaming Hades 2 once. I tapped them up. But action games, I get very bored even watching them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fair. Jimothy?
The only one I really played was Battlefield 6, so that's probably what I would vote for. Although, again, trying to metagame it right, I feel like Hades 2 would probably win this. Because I don't think it'll win Game of the Year. So.
That will
it's gotta
probably
get
be.
some-
That's my guess for the winner.
Yeah.
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 Mike, any opinion on this one?
Yeah, I mean, Peter said Doom: The Dark Ages really like it. It is the most actiony of actiony games. Like
Yeah.
it does what it says on the tin. But I honestly think Hades 2 is going to take this one,
Yeah.
just because. I mean, I voted for Hades 2 in another category, but I think realistically, this is the best shot it's got.
I have not played any of these Doom. Just because the fucking word action.
Let's go.
You know, best action game, and you put a picture of Doom and then Hades 2 in front of me, I'm going to think Doom. Just action,
Yeah.
you know. But once again, it's one of these three, I think. And I think Ninja Gaiden is like a far shot.
I don't think Ninja Gaiden 4 has any shot. I feel like people
Yeah.
were very disappointed by that.
Fair enough.
People
Yeah.
love Shinobi, though. People talk highly about Shinobi.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just wondering if it being like a side scroller is gonna be
Yeah.
against it, you know. Best mobile
I
game.
voted this one.
Yep.
I voted this one. I voted the Horse Girl game. That's the only one I played.
Yeah, me too. I voted the Horse Girl game.
It's actually because like it requires so little of you. It's just kind of like it's just like a fun little like time waster.
I hadn't even fucking heard of Destiny Rising.
I installed it. I played a little bit
That
of
would
it.
be my game.
I saw like TikTok ads all the time, and I was like, I don't play Destiny, so that's
Yeah.
cool, I guess.
I played
I
about
was in
15
the
hours
alpha
of
for
Persona
that.
5. Peter,
played the alpha,
did you
Peter?
say you voted for Destiny?
Yeah, I play. That's the one game that has like hooked me like for one of those ongoing games or whatever. I've been playing it
Yeah.
since the alpha of Destiny 1. So when that mobile game came out, I was like, okay, like I got the phone attachment, I got the Bluetooth controller to like hook up to it, and I was like playing in the alpha forever. And then I guess they finally launched the real game. And I went through the tutorial again. It wiped my character, so I had to start over again. And I just haven't found time to sit down and do it. But it was like Destiny on a phone. For
Okay.
what that is. You know,
Okay.
you run around, you shoot, you get your quests, you do your stuff. I enjoyed it.
All right.
Nice.
Yep.
I already know what you're voting for, Hugs.
You're right.
It's the Horse
That
Girls.
is not what you're voting for.
That's the 100% what I'm voting for. Persona 5, the Phantom X was fine, but it did not hook me in any sense of the way. It was just like, hey, let's kind of redo what you did in 5, but not as good,
It's fair.
you know. But the Horse Girl game is hilarious. Anybody else with a vote on this one?
Nah.
No.
I like Sonic.
Sonic Rumble. What is Sonic Rumble?
I have no idea. I've never
I
played.
have no idea either.
Brett just likes Sonic. That's it.
Yeah.
Sonic.
Facts.
So best debut indie game. Blueprints, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, Despeyote, Dispatch, and Megabonk was in this category,
Yeah,
but
I
the
was saying, it's a little
developer,
light.
the developer of Megabonk came out and he was like, "Hey guys, appreciate it, but this is not my debut indie game. It's just I changed like the name of the studio and everything. So you know, take me out of this." Which very, very, very respect. Debut indie game. It's gonna be Clair Obscur, in it?
I mean,
I would love to see Blueprints take something here. I'd love to see Dispatch
Yeah.
take something here, but I didn't play. I don't know really much
Like-
about Despelote, unfortunately.
Like I voted for Clericsir, obviously, but like if like I've seen people play Despelote, and the people I know who have beaten it say it's really a really kind of impactful game. So like would obviously be well deserving. Dispatch is amazing. It's
Yeah, we had
Telltale back at its best. And Blueprints is just such a unique way to do almost like a roguelike puzzle kind of game that's really, really interesting. It has like this underlying narrative that I still want to watch like an explain video about, because there's so much in there that even when you're okay, you still need to play more of that game to understand it all. But all these are deserving, but for me, I pick Claire's here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Goth and I are going to start Dispatch together when we get back from the Game Awards. So
Why is it
I am
unfortunately? What the fuck?
looking forward to playing that.
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah, I'm
Why'd you
excited.
say unfortunately you're gonna play it? Like you don't want to.
Well, like I want to play it this week, but I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. So, fuck
nerd.
me, I guess.
Nerd.
You'll unfortunately
Mike?
be hanging out with us.
I know, it's
unfortunately,
right?
yeah,
It's fucking making a mistake there.
It's like, God, I could be back.
I could be in my
playing Dispatch.
room that I'm always in, playing video games. I voted for Claire Obscure.
Okay.
just to put that out there.
I voted for Claire as well, but I wish I had time to play Dispatch already. I haven't. It'll probably be early 2026 for me at this point. And I mean, all the games. I started Blueprints, and it should be a game that I'm into. And I realized like maybe I'm not smart enough for this, or I need to sit down with some dedication, because I tend to be one of those people who's like playing 3 games at the same time.
Yeah.
And like this game is a very much, you need to be paying attention, and the puzzle that you figure out will help you then figure out a puzzle like 5 days from now, and you're like, oh, okay. And my brain, I kind of am like ADHD with remembering all that stuff.
I
so
made
it
it
makes
like almost
difficult.
like I made it like an event for like me and my wife, and like she would like love doing some of the puzzles, like some of the math ones. And so I would move the character, and she'd be like, "Oh, I want to do this puzzle." I'm like, "Here you go."
I've loved everything I played in Blueprints. I think that's like, did any of y'all play The Witness back in the day?
I played
check it
a
out.
little bit of it. I did like a few of the opening puzzles, but that was about it.
I was addicted
like-
to The Witness.
I
This
thought it
gives
looked
me that
cool.
Witness vibes.
But like, I just fell off so hard that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, the Blueprints, it gives me those vibes, and I love the like continuous puzzles and the uncovering of the world. I would love to spend more time on it. That's just my problem. I think I only had like 6 to 8 hours into it. But clearly needs a lot more time, love, and care in that. If you want
Yeah,
to play
because
that
even
game.
when you roll credits, there's still more things to discover. Because they give you hints of like there's some more about this that's going on in certain like documents and stuff like that. I don't know what all that is. I read stuff. I don't know what it all meant, but it's
Yeah,
it's in
I
there.
got to I unlocked the final room and, like, beat the game. And then I'm like, cool, I'm going to look online at what all this other shit means, because I do not have the time to figure it out on my own.
That's fair.
Yeah. Mike, when I say, so I'm looking over the way that I have everything lined up. Over here, there's Dex, Neo, Peter, who I can count on to talk, and then over here, Kim, Jim, Mike. So I'm looking over at this side, but for me it's this side. But on the camera it's this side. Ooh. I just want to make sure that if you guys have anything that you want to say about anything, please.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like Claire Obscure, I think is going to have a hard time losing in a lot of the categories that it's in. So for this one, I said Blueprints, just because that is one that I've heard the most people kind of in my orbits talking about. So I'm just like, all right, well, these people have taste, except in Fred's because they hang around with me, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. So, but yeah, and from what I've seen of Blueprints, it's like, man, that is going to be a game that if I start playing it, it is going to just suck me in, and somebody's going to have to come drag me out of it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Kim, have you played any of these ones? You tried out like Blueprints or anything?
I have not, but
Okay.
I've watched a few friends playing Blueprints, and I had a friend, the same friend that I actually played Split Fiction with, showed me a bit of the game, and he was very enthusiastic about it and showed me like a little bit of how the game works and some of the puzzles. And I thought it was pretty cool, so I voted for that one. I don't know. There are other indie studios that made games that I played this year, like their first games,
Like, do you have
but
any
it's
like
just
kind of at the
difficult.
top of your mind?
I don't want to be wrong about it being their debut game though.
No problem.
But right, like there was an indie horror game I played this year. It was called Luto, and it was really good.
Very
heard a lot about that
impactful.
one.
It was
Yeah.
it was about it's a game about loss and it's obviously a horror game. But I really enjoyed it. There was aspects of the game that actually reminded me of the Stanley Parable. So I actually kept on calling it the Stanley Scarable. Um, but it was really a very good game, honestly. And I feel like I never see any indie horror games in any of the indie categories anywhere. So I don't know. It's just I really wish that they would actually add a horror category, but that's a
Yeah.
different conversation.
Honestly,
for after.
that is definitely a category that should probably be in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think
Like
the
more-
way
more
the Game
genre
Awards
focused, at
does
least.
things is in like the genres are more of for the most part they're more of like a gameplay thing, you know, like RPG or action adventure, as opposed to horror game or best comedic game or best, you know, something like this
Puzzle
where-
game.
Puzzle game, yeah, no, it's action adventure. It's a game that has puzzles in it, but it's more of just the gameplay
But it
as
has to be
opposed to the
actiony
focus.
though. So
Yeah, but yeah, it's
I feel like horror games would fall under the puzzly category.
They
if there
definitely
was
could.
a puzzly
Yeah.
category, but like instead you have action adventure, and since they're not usually action or like necessarily adventure, horror
Yeah.
games kind of get cut out of everything unless they're
it's
like a
kind of
big
odd
AAA
to me
studio.
that action adventure that Silent Hill F wasn't nominated there, because that seems
I don't
like a
know.
perfect
I haven't
horror
played
action
it.
adventure game.
But only because I'm trying to afford AAA games. Okay, this is why I mostly play indie horror
fair.
games.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like I could get like 6 games for $20.
Yeah.
But I will be playing that one. I've seen some friends playing that one, and to me, yeah, I could see why you would call it action adventure a little bit, but I feel like having now I played Silent Hill 2 Remake, which was my first ever Silent Hill game.
Mhm.
I had avoided Silent Hill games for a really long time because I thought they were just action games. And I already mentioned before, I get really bored of action.
Yeah.
There's another reason why I didn't play a lot of Resident Evil games, and why the only good thing about 5 and 6 was that I got to play it with Dex. So, yeah. I don't know. The Silent Hill games don't actually seem very actiony when you actually get in and play them. You know?
Did you
Yeah.
like 2?
But 2 was really good. Yeah.
Okay. I think you'll
Um,
like F a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I
very
think I
similar.
will too. I just
But yeah,
need to afford it.
Yeah, I wish they did have like a horror category, because I know Luta, like you, Danger Dork, other horror streamers I know talked highly about that one. Was probably the one that I heard most people talk about. So it's been cool to see it
Yeah.
get some recognition.
The one I think of this year, when anybody asks me like what my top like horror game was, it's got to be that, just because
Yeah.
yeah, how impactful it was. I played the demo years ago, and I was like, I need to play this game when it comes out, and I was not disappointed.
Cool.
Awesome.
Hey Jim, really quick, were you hopping off?
Yeah, here in a few minutes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because I know you said that you had to bounce a bit, because I know you're streaming Claire Obscure tonight. So, well, let me check here, because I believe, we're gonna have you. We're essentially gonna tag you out with someone here. Plum Bums. She's also going to the awards with us. So, let's do one more with Jim, and then we'll let you go finish Claire Obscure. Speaking of best independent game, Absalom, I think. Yeah. Ball Pit, Blueprints, Claire Obscure, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silk Song.
This is a great list of games right here.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn. I think I've played most of these. The only one I haven't touched at all is Hades 2, unfortunately.
Only
Let
one
me
I haven't
tell
played
you.
is Absalom.
Dude, Ball Pit, that's a game, man. That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a
Ball Pit
that is a
hooked me.
freaking game. Everything
fun.
about that game sings. Like, everything. The brick breaking, the characters you get, the upgrades, the village building. Like, man, I could not stop playing this game. It is like my favorite, like, get in bed and like just bounce some freaking balls at, you know, some goblins or whatever, man. It's so good. That game is addicting. I voted for Silksong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
Snowbike Mike's stream up on my TV, and I just looked over, and it's a very beautiful scene. But I'm not going to say anything. But yeah.
But I mean, look, Claire Obscure's on this list too. I would love to see it. I would love to see it not win this award because this is a great opportunity for any of these developers to, like, you know, get something. Absolum was a lot of fun too. Like, that is a very cool, like, hack and slash, you know, side scrolling game. Like, that was a lot of fun as well. It's the only category it's in too.
Yeah, because with we haven't really talked about this yet, but with like the whole indie thing with Claire Obscure and how some people are like pushing back on that. Like, where do you guys weigh in on that? Like, in terms of budget, actually having a certain publisher. You know what I mean? Because like, I feel like if you have Daredevil as one of your lead voice actors, like, are you an indie game compared to?
I actually had a whole conversation about this on stream about how do you define an indie game, because indie is I feel like can mean very many different things in how we define
Dev
it.
studio size
And because then it gets like, if you go dev studio size, but you look at the team for Pentiment, but they're backed by Xbox, and it's like you run into like contradictory things. So it's like it's a really hard thing to, I feel like we'll never find a strict like, hey, this is what makes you indie. The reason why I feel like Clerics here still meets it is because a lot of their funding came from governmental programs from the French government. What's their publisher's name? I'm blanking.
I'm actually on Kepler Interactive's website right now.
Kepler is a co-op of different independent studios. And so for me, I view that as it's like an autonomous thing for that genre of the industry to help fund each other to bring those games out, because getting funding for your game is extremely hard, and like being able to self-publish as an indie is very rare. Like Hollow Knight, Silksong, Hades 2 being able to do that is not the norm. And so I think because it's not a Triple H publisher, it's more indies trying to help other indies. Yeah, they hit the lottery for getting funded. They did. Yeah. And I think if they continue with the success, I think like if you take somebody like CD Projekt, they're technically independent, but I think you can reach to a point where you become AAA in a way. Like, you can become that. But I think with this being their first game, they got really lucky on a lot of their funding and being able to put out a really high quality game. But I think it still fits the bill right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at a lot of Kepler's other games. They did Rematch. They did Flintlock, Pacific Drive, Gorn. I don't know if you guys remember that game. Sifu. Yeah. So, like, I mean, would you consider all of these like indie games as well? Like Cat Quest and like Teacha?
Pacific Drive was definitely indie.
Which
one? I'm sorry, second.
Pacific Drive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like, I just think like just saying because they have a publisher, I just think isn't fair. Like, I think especially with how that publishing company is set up, I think removing that autonomy from that field of the genre, from being able to make it have more success, I think just kind of a slippery slope. Like, I think if it was EA, if it was Xbox, whatever, like obviously like you're being backed by one of the biggest companies out there. But like, I think in this case, you have other indie studios trying to help out other indies, and I think that's something I think they should be allowed to do. Like, it's hard to put out a game if you can help each other to do that.
Yeah. In my mind, the independent thing is it's the way it goes back to when like the genesis of the game itself, where Sandfall Interactive is like, we want to make this game, we have to pitch it to publishers, you know, and Kepler Interactive's like, yes, we'll give you the money to do it. Where if Kepler said no, they could be like, cool, we're gonna go to other publishers to try to pitch our game. Where if, you know, like even like a Pentiment, if the guys who made Pentiment were like, hey, studio that we work for in like Xbox, we want to make this game, will you guys pay for it? And they say no, they can't do anything. They'd have to leave, make a brand new studio to do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for me, that's one of the big things with a game being an independent game. Even there are games where it's published by EA, but it's under like the EA Originals, where their whole thing is, we're going to publish these independent games from independent studios that we don't own, because one, we might make money. Two, it'll get us some goodwill. It's not just out of the good of their fucking hearts. Let's be honest.
So essentially, you're saying like developer autonomy. Essentially,
much,
they have their decision making abilities to make whatever they want to put out.
And if they're getting funding and they could get $1, they could get $1 million, but then it's all, hey, this is our game that we're making with our parameters that we have. Whether that is an EA original, like a blank check, or it's a Team Cherry who essentially just using the millions and millions of dollars that they made on Hollow Knight to do whatever the fuck they want, and just takes 7 years to pump out Silksong and then be like, oh, it's out in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
For me, that's in my mind, that's one of the biggest things of independent games is that developer autonomy. Is if Sandfall went to Kepler and Kepler's like, no, we don't want to fund this, were they able to then go to a fucking Devolver, you know what I mean, or EA Originals, or some of these other independent publishing agencies? If yes, they're independent. If no, they're not independent. It doesn't matter how good the game looks, how shitty the game looks. The Clair Obscur looks beautiful, but it's on Unreal Engine 5. Everything on Unreal Engine 5 is going to look fucking beautiful. It's just what that is.
Because in the conversation we had on my stream, there were some thoughts of, because the moment you get published, that's when the independency stops. And I can see where people feel that way, but it's like, if you look at Annapurna, they publish a lot of indie games. Stray being something off the top of my head, it's like all those games are viewed as indie, and it's just like, if we're looking at it just because you got published, I feel like it just creates a thing where if you're not struggling to get funding and struggling to get your game out, then you can't be seen as independent.
My mind goes to the argument. My mind goes to music, specifically to one of my favorite bands, Enter Shikari. So Enter Shikari is kind of in their scene a massive band. They've sold out. In England, they've sold out Royal Albert Hall, which is it's a very, very premium venue. They've sold it out on their name alone. They've hit, I think, #1 on the album charts, and they're still independent. But they have it's not publishing. I forget what the word is. It's essentially publishing, but it's hey, we're gonna send your music out to the places to the streaming services and make the CDs and everything, but they've got that deal with a company to do that. But all of the music that they make and all the stuff that they do is all their choice and what they want to do. They don't have a record label telling them, hey, we don't like this, you need to make a song for this album that we can use as a single. They're just like, we're going to make the album that we want to make, put it out, we're going to make the singles that we want to make and do that, and then we've got this distribution company to help us get the music out there. And it's a bit different, obviously, because the public, Kepler obviously helped fund Clair Obscur, but at the same time, the big thing with Kepler is the getting the game out there and getting eyes on it and making people want to play it and stuff. Because if they make the game and nobody knows about it, doesn't matter how beautiful it is and how great it is, unless it gets picked up by the right streamers and the right people, it's not going to be fucking Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Yeah. But will it win this category?
Yep.
Probably.
We'll see. Jimothy, I don't want to kick you off, but I know that you said that you wanted to leave, and I don't want to keep you here if you have to go.
Yeah, it was a pleasure being on this, man. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah. Are you being in the game tonight?
I'm gonna try. We'll see. Okay. I don't know.
Act 3 has a lot of things that you should do and things that you can do before you beat the game.
Don't have to do.
Yeah, I know because
Ashu. Yes, you do. Don't bash Ash.
Don't bash Ash has been really good.
Yeah.
Because I know she's gonna have you do all the character stuff, which is good, so.
That's what when I'm saying things that you should do, it's the character stuff. Things that you can do are the side bosses and the optional shit there. But the character stuff, and not even just for the story, you get the extra attacks and stuff, or the extra gradients. That's what they are.
Yeah. I do want to do everything in the game, but for this time crunch. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck the rest of the game. Just go fight Simon. Have a good time, bud. I'm Robert.
I'm Mike.
We're the Storymoders. We're two friends who love gaming.
So we started a podcast.
We talk gaming.
Games we like.
Games we don't.
Games. Gaming.
While Plum is getting sorted out, I kind of just wanted to add a little bit to the kind of like indie discussion a little bit. I know I already said a lot, but honestly, indie games are like 99% of what I play.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, I got to thinking, and I was like, you're right. It's the independence that is like the key part of it being an indie, studio. Because I know that a few months back, I was like, is Outlast Trials really considered an indie game? It doesn't feel like one. And I was like, I learned that, well, it's all Red Bull, which was definitely indie when Outlast 1 came out, and they aren't relying on like some, triple A studio or publishers. It's all Red Barrel that's doing Outlast and Outlast Trials. They raked in the money on Outlast. And of course, like the Whistleblower DLC, and there was 2, which I didn't like that much.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Yeah. But Trials, I think I don't know, it just feels like such a very big game at this point. But I looked it up, they're not considered like a AAA like studio by any means. So I'm like, okay, like if they aren't, then they aren't. Just because they're successful doesn't mean that they can't be independent.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like that's kind of like where I landed. I was like, okay, yeah. So I think that like what you said about being able to basically shop around for funding, being literally independent, I guess is the best definition, to take it quite literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we can have like those different tiers like in AAA space. So you have AA and AAA. I think you have like what we, for lack of a better way to say, like II or III. Like obviously you're gonna have those indies that are more of a higher budget than others, but it doesn't necessarily keep them from being indie.
Yeah, it's just as indie as Chilla's Art, for example, but Chilla is obviously very, very small. So even though Red Barrel is larger and more successful, they're both indie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
agreed.
Chilla is very successful though, and I saw that I think they're making like a movie out of one of Chilla's games, which I was like,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that a developer, Chilla?
Chilla's Art. They make they're a Japanese developer. They make a lot of horror games. And they like a lot of them have like different endings and stuff. I don't know. It's hard to explain them, but like Chilla's Art is like a fan favorite among like indie horror gamers. Like everybody's like, "Oh, have you heard of Chilla's Art?" Like whenever anybody like finds out that you're an indie horror fan, they want to make sure you've heard of them. So like small developer, but like big name in the indie horror space.
Also, I looked for
And they
that
voted for
webcam.
Blueprint.
It is hidden away in a box because I'm moving in like a week. So.
Do not even worry about it. Do not even worry about it.
Yeah.
Give me just
literally right after the Game Awards, man. I'm getting off the plane and I'm driving 15 hours another way to move. So.
Damn.
I mean, that's kind of what Mike's doing too. Like, in a couple
Yeah, a
weeks,
little
he's just
bit.
moving.
It's that moving season, man.
It is.
Give me just a sec. I'm just redoing some windows here.
I can keep talking about independent games if you want.
Let's do it. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, because Kim, out of all of us, and I'm not saying that everybody doesn't play independent games, but with like the horror games and everything, I think Kim is very much on the kind of the tip of that independent game lifestyle. That's a kind of
Oh
weird
yeah,
way to
and
say
like
it, I know.
I would say Kim, if she's not playing like a longer kind of bigger horror game, she's playing like a new independent game almost every stream. It feels like.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Yeah.
very, like I said, I'm curious to know your thoughts on it, and you gave us your thoughts on it, but like it's very much you probably play more independent games than a lot of other people that maybe even watch the podcast, which is cool as shit. So okay,
sure. I mean, it is mostly focused on horror, but yeah.
I don't know if you've looked into this, Kim, but I was curious. Have you heard of that horror indie game Horses?
No.
Okay.
Horses?
Yeah.
You should look into this.
It's a game that has a lot of it makes a lot of statements with a lot of more disturbing scene like imagery. I think it's something that you would like be kind of interested in.
Is it literally called Horses?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it on video or something?
It's been it's on Humble, I think, right now, and GOG, but Steam and Epic Games rejected it outright from their store.
I'll probably have to get it on itch.io then.
I say that name leaves a lot of questioning for me. So,
is it allowed to be streamed on Twitch?
Debatable. The content, like Verum said, is explicit, and it does handle a lot of like sexual abuse themes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like probably part of the reason. We don't know why it was rejected, but that's probably has something to do with it.
Yeah, like Steam and Epic have like ghosted them about like the reasoning. But might be something you're interested in. It's indie horror and stuff. So
yeah, I'd just be hesitant to stream it, especially if it is like traumatic in an SA type of way. Like I've had to go out of my way to like warn people about mouthwashing, and they don't even show anything explicit on mouthwashing.
Yeah.
Did that come out this year? Was that this year?
No, it was last year. I think was it?
Because that
was this year. I also like that game was really like that's one of those games that had me thinking
it says
for like a lot of days after that. Let me check.
2024.
Last year. It was last
September.
year.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I mean, since we were having like a discussion during that. If you were watching, you were seeing me like move screens around and everything. Jim Tasty has left. He has been taken by the aliens to, I don't know. They need his help.
In the painting now.
Yeah, he's in the painting now. Yeah, he's in the canvas. But we are joined by, I don't know your real name. I know Plum Bums.
Yeah, either Plum, Tristan, whatever you want to call me. I'm pretty universal with that name. So
there we go. Plum or Tristan is joining us, taking the place of Jim Tasty. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself here?
Yeah. So I'm Plum. I'm a now former content creator, but I used to be big on Nintendo games, stuff like that. Mostly into the Pokemon realm. You know, I'm a big shiny hunter, so I'm mostly into Nintendo. That's why I'm this game of the year. I'm hoping for Donkey Kong. I know it's not going to happen, but I'm really holding out.
Yeah. Well, welcome in. We're kind of like you kind of joined in at the perfect time. We're pretty much halfway through.
Oh, nice.
And we've been going from like the esports teams up to we're going to end with Game of the Year. So we just voted for Best Independent Game, and now we are on Best Community Support, which is a category that I don't understand.
So community support. Yeah, horror's not on here. Community support, I would say it's whenever a dev puts in extra love and care after release to their game, and just ongoing support.
So the No Man's Sky Award is what we're calling this.
Well, there's best ongoing, and this is more just the community and how they support the game itself. Ongoing is more what you were describing.
Yeah.
Me, ongoing. What I was describing. Okay.
Ongoing. So best community support, recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches. It's got Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. These are all games that I played the fuck out of Baldur's Gate 3, but that was, 2 years ago now.
God, has it been that long? Wow.
I think the
I think it came out
weakest
in
link here is
2023.
Helldivers too. Like, it's not to say it's bad, but like in terms of like the support, I think these other games have way more.
But like responsiveness and stuff, I don't know. Does Fortnite really like interact with its community? I feel like it just puts stuff out.
I mean, a lot on like, I would say on like Twitter.
I mean, I've
they're
only played it,
pretty
like, once
active with
before.
their community and listen, but
know.
it's they listen, but they also put out like collab after collab without really giving it much thought. So I'm kind of indifferent with that option for Fortnite. I'm kind of like, yeah, they do interact with people on Twitter, but it's also like they just kind of throw collabs out and don't really listen to the people.
No, the
as far as
community
that goes.
for Fortnite, like the community itself is like what drives that game and all those game
Oh,
modes
yeah.
and all the crazy shenanigans that happen in it.
Okay,
The
that's
maps
fair.
and the gameplay and they've added so much stuff where you can like create maps and create content and create game modes and do all this stuff.
Mhm.
Like they're trying to Robloxify
Yeah, I played a horror
it.
game on it.
Yeah. I mean, as
look-
much as I love the creative mode and how people can just make whatever game mode they want to, they've definitely added a lot of features to their creative engine, but it's also I've noticed a lot more slop on creative mode.
The Roblox
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah,
The
it really
horror
is.
game I
problem-
played-
It really is.
Yeah, the Roblox effect is exactly what I was going to say, and I think that's the problem with Fortnite is that it has gotten so large that they can't address everything that's happening in the community, you know. And they like I think even Roblox, with like the fucking CEO of the company is like, hey, pretty much like, unfortunately, there's gonna be creepy people because we're so large and we can't get them all. That's just a part of getting this big, and that might. That, I mean, at least to me, that kind of goes to their detriment. Where, yeah, you're the biggest fucking game pretty much of all time, Fortnite. Let's be honest here. But because of that, are you scaling properly to have the good, like, that actual community support, as opposed to just ongoing game, which is, like you said, a different category. You're releasing cool shit. You're releasing the stuff that people like. You've got the fucking Rock Band mode. You've got the Lego thing. You've got the racing game. All that stuff. But is the community support there, or are you just making sure that the game is working and you're giving people new shit?
Yeah.
That second thing seems to just be my impression of it. Now, as you guys can imagine, I'm not much of a Fortniter. Okay.
Are you playing that the other day though?
I did stream it for the first time ever. It was a reward that chat earned.
Yeah.
They got to pick and they picked Fortnite, and I was like, really, guys?
Why?
So, I mean, I got like I think like 2 or something like that, like victory royales. So,
Nice.
hey, and I
Let's
got
go.
1 kill that wasn't a bot.
Let's go.
So
You're on your way to becoming number
Oh, yeah.
one.
watch out, ninja. You know?
My son will squad up with you.
But to me, it just seems like, you know, I think they do pick up on trends, yes. I think they do respond to what they know people will open their wallets for.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like when I think of like No Man's Sky, for example, I know like you guys even joke like, oh, this is the No Man's Sky award, but it's literally like that game. Everyone was so fucking pissed when it came out, and then I didn't even buy it until like years later. And by the time that I played it, which was like a couple of years ago, I think, like I was like, this is pretty fun.
It was way different in 2015. Let me tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
So like I think they learned that lesson, and it looks like they're continuing to do that, and people still love the game. So
yeah,
every update this year has brought me back to it.
Always, I hope they're always in this category every year because of that.
With how much they're doing, they should be, honestly.
Yeah, they've fully made up my anger in 2015 when I bought the game and was like, what the hell? No, every update that they have released this year, like they added like the co-op ships, which is so sick. Like you can get a ship that you can like modularly put together and then invite your friends on and like do missions together. Like if that's not community, I don't know what is, you know, in space together. No, that game does always bring me back, and it's always a really fun time. And there's so many activities to do. Like I'll never do everything in that game now. At this point,
Yeah.
that's how big it's gotten.
Like
I played it 4 years
No
ago.
Man's Sky is one of the like blinders that I have because that game I was like super hyped for it, and then it came out and everybody like panned it. And then I ended up picking up like a physical copy at Walmart for like $10 in like a throwaway bin because they were just nobody was
Just getting
buying
rid
it.
of Yeah.
And so now every year there's been a massive update that's like changed the game, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, you gotta play it!" And I have it sitting right underneath my PlayStation in my list of the next game to play, and it always gets superseded by something else. So I still have never played it. But I know that when I finally load it in, it's going to be like the best, craziest experience.
You're
at
not
that point.
you're not gonna even know what to do with yourself.
Oh man, no, and I feel like that's what diversifies it from Fortnite with them adding content. It's Fortnite; they just add everything constantly. They keep hammering it, not putting a lot of time into it. More or less, just
Well, like
trying to
every
get
once
people
in a
to
while,
open
you
their
get
wallet.
one that really pops off. Like The Simpsons
Oh, yeah.
specifically. Hey, here's Springfield. Fuck yeah! But then that's gone.
Yeah,
in
no,
3
and
weeks.
it was amazing. Yeah, it was gone in 3 weeks, but they had like original
K-pop
animated
animated.
scenes from the Simpsons crew,
Yeah.
which was awesome. But it's also you have a game that dumps updates after updates after updates, and then you have a game that every 6 months to a year drops one massive update that's really, really good, and people are talking about it and playing it
Yeah.
for months.
Yeah.
But then with Fortnite, it's a couple weeks go by, it's over, it's done with, we're on to the next thing. So that's where I'm kind of definitely leaning towards No Man's Sky just because of that.
Yeah. So since this is my vote that I'm doing here, I have a counter argument to everything that everybody has said here. Okay.
Did you know that Final Fantasy 14 is now free to play for up to the first 40 levels or whatever?
I once Robert's done with this thing, I'll talk about Final Fantasy 14.
Bazel, what up? Love her.
What up?
I love her. Go ahead, Dex.
Okay.
With your wrong opinion.
Anyway, Robert. So I always choose Final Fantasy 14 for this. This is just a me thing. It's nothing against No Man's Sky. I think it's very deserving on this award if it wins. But that game, they literally had to remake the entire game because of how bad it was at launch. They literally remade the game to make it.
Is that like a Realm Reborn? Is that?
14?
Yeah.
That was when they remade it. Because it came out to it was not good. Like it was bad. People were like, what the fuck is this? And then they did something that I think you won't see most studios do, to where they pretty much remade that game from the ground up. And to this day,
that is a sealed box of Final Fantasy 14 original collector's edition. You just sitting
wow.
there. Yeah. It's just right there.
And from that, they put in so much work to regain the good faith of the community, and they're putting every expansion that comes out is critically acclaimed, every single one. And still to this day, people are supporting it. Still the biggest, if not the second biggest MMO. out there. And so I just think it has some of the best community support. But I think No Man's Sky is just as deserving.
There's a great documentary for Final Fantasy 14. I think it's called like The Death and Rebirth of Final Fantasy 14. Highly recommend it. It is so fascinating, the development that game went through and then came back, and like how when what's his face, Yoshi P took over, and how he like completely he essentially pitched to Square Enix like, hey, I'm going to redo this game, but I'm going to need you need to let me turn off the game and then turn it back on later. Like, we're going to completely redo this thing. It was something that Square Enix would have never done otherwise.
Yeah, and it's actually cool because they worked that into the lore.
Yeah.
Of the game.
They made a whole cutscene for it.
Yeah. Make what it is now. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so, one of the best songs in the game.
I always vote 14 because of that reason. I think it's a really cool story, and some came out and it was not great, and they took the time to redo it to bring back the good faith, and they've just been killing it since.
Hell yeah.
Best ongoing. This award is bullshit. Where is Fallout 76?
Oh.
Didn't make the cut. Didn't make the cut.
I don't know, man.
Sorry, bro.
Evidence you still love playing that game, so you are right.
I fucking played it 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I love Fallout 76, and I fucking hate well, actually, I don't really hate any of the games here.
No, they're all pretty good.
Yeah, they're all pretty good, but still. on Marvel
Like, there
Rivals.
was room. There's room
Fair.
for one more on there.
Exactly. Yeah, you can do 6. Yeah, you took 1 out of a best independent debut. You could have put a 6th one in here. Come on. Come on, Jeff. Get off your ass.
I voted for Marvel Rivals.
I really don't
I
have a
also
horse in
voted
this
for
race
Marvel
'cause it's not
Rivals.
Fallout. So
It's just
I'll-
like, because Neil made a good point when he voted for it. It's like, literally, this took over our lives for like half a year.
It really did, and they're still updating it.
Yeah,
they're still putting
updates. They're still
Rogue is
putting
about
in-
to come out.
Yeah, they're still having these big events. It's like people are still in love with the game. Like,
I just went to fucking Ohio in Fallout 76. What the fuck?
And you know what? It's boring in 76 too.
They put fucking armor on Deathclaws. Come on. Fuck are we doing?
Nah, 76 is fine. It's okay.
Mike, what's your
Played
vote
it in
here?
a bit, but it was fun.
I'm more of a New Vegas guy.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But any of these games could take it, honestly. But I think Marvel Rivals, being the newest and probably the hottest one of these currently, because it's the most recent, would probably take it. Is my guess.
All right, Games for Impact is the worst category that the Game Awards has. It is a bullshit category. It is
I'm sorry. You mean the
meaningless.
woke category?
I said it last year and I mean it. I hate this category. I think it is completely bullshit. Because Games for Impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message, and then you turn it into an award that only one game wins. So what is it about that pro-social message that is better than this pro-social message?
That's a very good point.
I do not like this award.
Being nominated means something, right?
No, I don't like this. I like the idea of, hey, let's call out these games, like have a good pro-social message or meaning. But I think this should be hey, throughout the show we're gonna shout out these games that maybe you missed. Maybe you missed Consume Me, maybe you missed Despeyote, maybe you missed fucking Wanderstop. But like we're gonna call out these games that are our games for impact for the year. But we're not going to single one out to say that this is better than the rest, when the entire idea is the fact that it has a pro-social message or meaning.
I almost think like if they're gonna do like, hey, this set, maybe they all just get an award for being.
That's what I'm saying. Either everyone in this category gets an award, or there's not an award and it's just like hey, here's a call out and it's a Game Awards Games for Impact. And like that's what it is, as opposed to a game. You get a game award because you are a game for impact. Because the idea of this award is the pro-social message. It's in my mind it's icky, because you're saying that one message is more important than the other, when that shouldn't be the case. And you can say, yes, all these games have a pro-social message or meaning, and we're just voting on whatever game we like best. But that's not what this award is. This award is for thought-provoking game with a pro-social message or meaning. It's. I don't like this category. I think that this should be something that's called out throughout the show, and not even just necessarily 5 games. But it's like it can be more, it can be less. Like, hey, these are the games for impact for 2025. These are the ones that actually made an impact, as opposed to just, hey, here's a game that has something that we're saying, but then it's not, like these games are very much, that's kind of the idea of them, so let's give them a shout out. Let's give them their flowers.
Right.
Instead of putting 4 of these down for one of them.
Yeah.
I don't see it that way. I don't see that as putting 4 things down so one wins. These all got nominated for a reason. And because they are all good. The question is what is the community and the outlets or whoever's voting, what do they put as the one that is the choice of the year, essentially. I don't think that lowers the value of these other games. Same with any of the categories. Like, being nominated it should be an honor. It should be an honor in general to be thought of for consideration for an award at all, in my opinion. But I see what you're saying about hoisting one up above others.
Yeah, not necessarily saying that it's lowering the other 4, but it's, like you said, hoisting one above the other and saying this message is better or more important than this. Like if it's a game that's very like positive with the like LGBTQ, but then that loses to something else. Like, are you voting because you don't think that's as important, or because this is more important, or?
Well, let's think about the game of the year category, just like the big Mac Daddy category. Like, just because one of those games is going to take home the trophy does not mean those other games are bad, right?
Yeah,
like,
I'm not saying that any of these games are bad. You know, like, these are obviously good games. They're being nominated for this. I just think the idea of this award is flawed, and the fact that this is an award that one game wins, I just do not like. I don't agree with. I like the idea of calling them out and the nominations. It's great, but then putting one above the others is what's icky to me.
Let me ask you this: how would you think a game award show that runs this specific categories these ways? How would you rather them do this category?
That's what I said.
Just give everyone a prize.
Yeah, no. Hey, we've got games for Impact that came out this year, and then throughout the show, hey, let's talk about this one real quick. Boom, Despeyote. Here's a couple. Here's you talking about it to maybe let people know about this game because it probably went under the radar of a lot of people, And then we've got other categories that are more of the action adventure or this, and then cool. Now let's talk about Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. That's here, and why it's important and what the devs are doing to kind of tell that message instead of. Let's say these 5 games, give one an award, and then forget about them. When it's the games for impact, and it's going to make 0 impact when you just list out 5 games and then single out one of them.
But only one of them you got to make tea in, so... That's really impactful.
I'm just saying, I haven't heard of Wander Stop or Consume Me, but now I do because I see them in this category. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if they, like I said, they call
win,
them out
I don't
because
know.
they've got the that's fucking awesome to get people to see these games that they may have missed. But
I think it can come off more negatively just because, like, in all honesty, Jeff is very performative in a lot of ways. He's supportive in the industry, whether that's for minorities or these types of stories. He's a performative person.
Yeah.
And for all intents and purposes, that's why you're not seeing Future Class, which was
I was gonna say Future Class isn't here anymore.
People who were minorities in the industry. And so
and that the whole Future Class, I think the whole Future Class thing is another reason why I don't like this category. Because it is just 1,000% performative of let's call out these games because we're giving something somebody. We're giving somebody something.
So I think it might come off more in positive intent if Jeff would stand on something. Because, like, I made a post about this. I think he cares more about the backlash from bad actors than he does from the backlash of people he actually impacts. And so I think if he was more, if he actually stood on these different morals and stuff like that in a real way, it wouldn't feel so icky, I guess, to some people.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I think that the thing that made it difficult for me and why I didn't vote for any of these is because, like, what question am I going to ask myself? Well, 1, I didn't play any of these, right?
Yeah.
But 2, even if I did, would the point of it be like to choose the message that was like the most meaningful, the most impactful? Like, that'd be probably a harder, like, kind of a decision to make.
Yeah. And that's kind of my thoughts on it, is that the games can all be great, just gameplay wise. Then if you're just voting on the message, then you're having to, like, compartmentalize, like, okay, I think this is more important than this, when I don't think that should be the case. I love the call out of all these. I love the fact that all these games got a nomination for something like this, but I just don't think this should be an award that is given out. I think this should be like essentially just like it's the call out, and you kind of get the stamp of approval, like, hey, yes, this is a game that you should be aware of because of the message that it's trying to tell. So if you missed out on Wander Stop, hey, check it out because of this. If you missed out on Despeyote, check it out because of this, I just don't like the fact that this is an award. I think it's icky. We'll move on.
I voted for South at Midnight, though.
Fair enough. Innovation and accessibility. I'm not the person to really talk about accessibility because I don't.
I only play 2 of these games, and I don't know. I didn't really look at the accessibility options in those 2, and I don't know how it is on the other one, so I didn't vote because I didn't want to pick something that maybe one did better than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Very important category.
So
because I think recognizing developers putting in the time to put accessibility within their development pipelines is important, but I just don't know which ones did the best.
Yeah. What was that, Kim?
Oh, I just said I didn't play any of these, and I guess similar to what Dex was saying, like it is an important category though, and like I don't use many accessibility settings, but I have used some. And this is more of a problem I think in indie games, perhaps. I'm not sure because most of what I play is indie games.
Yeah.
But it can be difficult to find things like disabling motion blur and stuff like that. Disabling head bob is not always available. And sometimes I play a game for a while and I'm like, I can't play this anymore. I'm getting sick.
Yep.
Like
same.
So that's definitely kind of an experience that I've had. And also like no subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
Or I've had games where like they had subtitles, but you couldn't change the text size. And because of my monitor, the text ended up looking like tiny. So, those things are all important, I think, in accessibility and other things too. Like I have a friend who had to turn on a setting in Among Us back when I played that because he was colorblind. So features like that, that just enable people to play games. I do think it's important. And something I watched the other day that I didn't even think about was this guy who loved playing VR, and then one day he became an amputee above the elbow. And he got rid of his VR headset, but then he decided to get a new one and decided to see, okay, well, what games can I play one-handed? And there was not very many games that enabled him to play one-handed, and it was all due to stupid things like requiring that like I think it was like a job simulator game, or it wasn't maybe the job simulator, is like a job simulator, not that one, but simulating a specific job. But it was like had this like gun thing in it, and like you had to like switch the mode on it using your other hand. And it's just like you could have just made that like the ability to change that to like a one-handed mode where you like push a certain button or two buttons.
Yeah.
Things like having like a one-handed mode on a VR game, I think, would be very helpful for accessibility for anyone who doesn't have two hands.
Yeah.
And I know that Steve Saylor posted things about each of these games essentially being like, hey, these are why these games got nominated for this. So go to check those out if you're not sure.
Definitely. Steve Saylor is probably I think the face of accessibility in games. He's a really great person to go to. He's not obviously the expert on everything, but like if you want to know about accessibility, he's a huge advocate for it. He's consulted on games, and he really describes it as like accessibility doesn't have to totally destroy like a developing pipeline as long as you put it into the forethought into it and make it a part at the beginning stages. It makes it just a part of the process. It doesn't have to disrupt anything. It just has to be, are you prioritizing that within your pipeline? And so I think it's important to recognize studios that do take that time to or are able to do it, because like with indie games, I think it's resources and time, and there's a lot of things that go into there, like with the ability for them to implement such kinds of features. Maybe they don't have the technical prowess to add that, who knows. So like I don't blame indie games so much for not necessarily having like these robust ones, but like with these bigger studios with more funding and more resources, I think it's important to recognize like when they do use those resources to help people out who need those things.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Assassin's Creed Shadows, just because I know that Ubisoft has been recognized as doing really, really well in the accessibility side of things. But once again, like I when I start a game, I turn on subtitles. I turn off motion blur, and like for me, that's that's the accessibility features that I use. But I know that Shadows has a lot more, and I haven't done too much with like Atomfall. I checked it out. Same with like Doom and like South of Midnight and stuff. EA Sports, I'm not entirely sure what it has in there. But yeah, Steve Saylor put videos up like talking about each of those games and why they were nominated. Next up, best performance. This one is gonna be a bloodbath.
This is Sophie's choice right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's got Ben Starr, Charlie Cox, and Jennifer English from Claire Obscure 33, Erika Ishii from Ghost of Yote, Kanatsu Kato from Silent Hill F, and Troy Baker from Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
You think Jim Tacey voted for Troy?
I'm pretty sure Jim Tacey voted for Troy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a tough one. It's crazy that you know what's a snub here? The guy from The Alters. Yeah. That's a snub. Straight up. The guy played 30 versions of himself differently. And we got 3 Claire Obscure characters here. So that's a tough one.
Look, I'll be
Charlie
honest.
Cox wins. What's he going to
Charlie
even
Cox
do?
does not need to be here.
I agree. His performance was great, but like
what if he's there?
Come on, man, you're Daredevil. Like, what are we doing?
In the venue, we can go say hi to him though.
Like, hey, what up, Daredevil? You shouldn't be here. All right?
You don't belong in our playground.
I love the idea of there just being like the snub cam. Like Charlie Cox is sitting there waiting to like get the award, and then they announce like Erika Ishii. And it's just like, oh, Charlie, what are you going to do?
Oh, Charlie.
He's actually very humble about his inclusion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, he barely knew this game it was a hit. You know what I mean? Like
he'll be like, I lended my voice, but like, you should give the props to the person who did the mocap. Like, he's very humble about his inclusion.
No, he's...
I don't think he realized what he was doing when he was doing it. Like he just like
he killed it. He did a good job.
He did.
I think in the moment of recording it, he was like, "I'm going to give this my all for this character."
Sure,
but he did not.
Doing my job.
I don't think he realized like, "Hey, this is what we're doing it for."
Yeah.
And all this stuff. He was like, "I'm going to give my all to this character, and then I'm going to fuck off."
Imagine going to a place where you think people are just going to ask you about Daredevil and stuff, and people are like, "Look, Gustav changed my life, man. Like that character was glorious." And he's like, "I did that for 4 hours in a booth. I don't know, man."
No, he's classy about it. Like he's not pompous about it at all. But for me, I chose Jennifer English. Like Ben Starr's probably my favorite voice actor in gaming right now. But I think Jennifer English's performance in Claire Obscure is masterclass. I think she does such an amazing job that like as much as Ben does also a masterclass, for me, Jennifer English does amazing.
I had to vote. I voted for Ben Starr. He stood out to me super hard as Verso. You can feel the pain in his voice, not just the gravel. Especially with everything that led up to the end. That game had me, and his acting was part of the reason why. Like seriously, and Jennifer English was great. Like, don't get me wrong, like she was incredible, but like the pain in just the final moments of the game, like if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
If you know, you know. Really quick before we do the vote, we are gonna say goodbye to Mike. He's gotta get going. It is getting a bit later here.
Hi.
Mm-hmm. So Mikey, we love you. Let's
love y'all.
So when Chelsea beats Everton on Saturday, okay, I am going to make you a drink with your Malort, mixing in 3 other liquids, drinkable liquids, not like fucking
He's got a bleach.
Malort with bleach and fucking breaking fluid, antifreeze.
A lot of the stuff under the sink is drinkable, but just the one time. So.
Yeah, man, Fabuloso got me. It smells so good, I might have to.
Exactly right.
When Chelsea, colors, how do you want me to not drink that?
when Chelsea beats Everton, I'm gonna make you a drink of Malort, chocolate milk, Sprite.
No.
Jesus.
And we'll
I hate
figure
this.
something else out. We'll figure something else
Just
out.
you
I
just
hate
want
everything
me to
about that.
shit in your living room, huh? Because there's no way I'm making it to the can after that.
Oh, he literally was just thinking about what I see in my fridge earlier.
I'm about to expire.
But that is my bet to you,
Expired
my friend.
Sprite, like
And when
If
Everton wins upon the backs of seemingly cast-offs from two mightier clubs, Grealish and Shrewsbury Hall, we are going to sit down and we are going to play some Breath of the Wild. And you're going to have a couple drinks, buddy.
that'll be an
What is
hour
that-
of Breath
what
of the Wild.
What is the Lord made out
Yes,
of?
an
That's what
hour
I
of
need to know.
Wormwood. It is a wormwood liqueur. Yeah, it's it's pretty brutal. It made it through Prohibition because people were like, "There's no way you're drinking this for pleasure." So that's Jepson's Malort. When you want to fight your dad, when you
right,
want to
so-
unfriend somebody in real life.
You heard it here.
Yep.
If Everton somehow pulls off a victory against Chelsea, I will play an hour of Breath of the Wild while drinking Malort, doing a shot. What are we, every 20 minutes? So like 3 shots?
Yeah.
3 or 4 shots
Or-
of Malort in that hour.
I want to say every time you break your weapon, but I can't
I've
keep
seen
going
that's a
and getting
thing
more
that
of this stuff.
And
Oh, boy.
when Chelsea
That's how you
wins,
end up in the hospital.
Yes.
when Chelsea wins, I am going to make Mike a drink in a stein of this size
Oh God.
with Malort, chocolate milk, Sprite, and we'll figure something out that he's going to have to drink real fast because that shit's going to curdle.
Oh God.
it's gonna be piss.
It's gonna hit you in layers, man.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah,
You know what?
it's the
Bad.
layers.
It might
Oh.
actually be piss. What was that? Mountain Dew and vodka?
Something like that.
Is that what Rose Waltz was doing? That's
I
it.
think. I don't know.
Kim, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
This is-
Malort, chocolate milk, Sprite, and piss.
Love
Mike?
where this is going.
Mike,
One of us
shake
is-
on it. Mike.
Shake on it.
All right. And if it's a
Man,
draw,
rather-
yeah, I don't know. We'll both just do Malort shots. I don't know.
There we go. That works. God, it feels like we're looking for either like a new co-host or this podcast is ending.
Yeah. One of us is gonna die.
Yep. Well,
So.
on that note, nice knowing you, everybody.
Tune into
Yeah.
Nerdic for Beginners on Saturday. This Saturday, December
13th,
Thank you.
10 a.m.
Doing
Mountain
another
Time.
extra live stream, raising money for the Big Beautiful Kids. And every $10, he's going to do a shot of Malort, not mixed
Shot of
with
Malort.
chocolate milk.
Nope, I just drank it straight twice on this here episode. So,
You did.
and also sticker sheets given away.
This is as good as I can make the overlay with 5 of us, because I was not prepared for 5 of us. So, if you are watching, you'll see that I am right next to Plum.
It's all right, Mr. Hawks. I'm sure it looks like crap.
You're a piece of shit. And I hope your plane goes down. So best performance.
Oh no! Do
Uh,
not wish that upon me.
No, but just your seat. Everybody else.
Oh,
is
okay,
fine.
cool.
Yeah, just
All right,
your
as long
seat.
as Goth makes it.
Yeah, no, Goth is.
Yeah,
Goth is
somehow
perfect
your
in every
seat just
single
ejects out, but everything else is
Yeah.
good.
Bye.
Yeah. So my vote here, like, I think, I without saying too much, Neo talking about like Ben Starr at the end of Clair Obscure is never gonna leave me.
Dude,
That
Ben Starr has
performance.
heart like to hearts with like every character in the game.
Yeah.
and like multiple times, like you see him interact with everybody, and the way he's like endearing to Monaco, and the way he treats SK, the things that he had to do, like acting like with Jennifer English, like, man, he was it for me, man. He was it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ben Starr. Once again, these are my votes. Best audio design.
Well, I know what I would have given it. It's not on the list.
I don't know what that means.
Arc Raiders had the
okay.
best audio design.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Of the year.
Fair.
Dude, the sound those guns make, when you inject your shield back up and it makes those like beeps, it like makes these like great sounds. You can hear other players doing it. You like every sound is like the sound of the game is like part of the experience and part of playing that game. Dude, when you get your shield broken, it's so subtle, but you get like an SOS like beep in the background. Like when that shield breaks, it goes beep 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 beep. It's subtle, but like it's there, man. Everything in that game, audio wise, is like on another level. Like it's what Call of Duty and I don't want to say Battlefield, because Battlefield is pretty great as well. Just like the immersion factor of the sound, that the audio in that game. But man, I'm so disappointed that Arc Raiders wasn't in this. And I know that it's a tumultuous topic because of its use of AI voices from the actors. Mm-hmm. So like I get that, and I can see why they wouldn't put it in here, just to not like stir up that controversy. I don't think I've seen anything like AI driven in these lists. So I mean, good on them.
The AI and the best performances, you know.
Oh God, dude, that would have been the worst. I would have.
Oh my God,
internet would have raged.
Yes, rightfully so.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
It's not performing at all. It's just programming.
Yeah, but like, I feel bad because Arc Raiders really nailed that aspect of the game, and it really makes that game like sing. I did, however, it was really between Battlefield and Death Stranding for me. I ended up going with Death Stranding because a lot of the work that went into the audio in that game is superb. Like that game really does feel like you really feel everything that audio is bringing to you. I know I didn't talk a lot about it with my like what do you call my spoiler cast that we did. Mm-hmm. I didn't talk a lot about it, but it's the audio really works in that game, and a lot of the audio, like a lot of little beeps and boops and all the little things that occur, like it all is very like thematic and very like you're in that world because of the sounds that are happening. Everything makes its own little chirp, and it's really good. And that's my 2 cents. The other games they didn't really do audio like that for me.
I think this is definitely one of the categories that I don't think Claire Obscure is the front runner in.
I bet it goes to GOTY personally.
Yeah. Plum.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Out of all these games, I haven't played a single one.
Totally fair.
No, and I, as much as I want to, I'm just gonna say Battlefield 6 because I've watched countless people play it. Obviously, compressed audio does not do it justice over streams, over videos, but out of all the gameplay I've seen, I really like Battlefield 6, and the audio in it was phenomenal. And
yeah,
I haven't seen anything from Silent Hill F. I haven't seen anything from Death Stranding. I've seen little clips here and there. So just from my experience, I'd pick Battlefield 6, but I specifically did not vote for this one just because I haven't played any of the games. So I skipped over this one entirely.
Fair enough.
It's a good choice. I'll be real with you. Like Battlefield, like wearing headphones, playing that game, getting all immersed in like the war, it's good. It's real good.
Oh yeah. Even with the compression, I still felt like, really, really good about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I just feel like Ghost of Tsushima, like I feel like the audio design was good there, and I feel like it's just more amplified. And GOTY, you feel like you're in Japan back in the day, whether it's the grass ruffling, the wind, the animals, like the music, all of it I just feel like it all works really well. But I think any of these, you could find a reason to vote for them. Like, I don't think there's necessarily a wrong choice.
Fair enough.
In here.
Kim, what should I vote for?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played any of these, so I kind of just voted for the one I think I'd probably just end up enjoying, which would be Silent Hill F.
All right then.
It's really good.
We're going for Silent Hill F.
Yeah, I think we made a good case for each of these games.
Yes,
and
we
we've played Clair Obscur. Well, Mr. Hawk said.
Yeah, like Clair Obscur, like I think it's obviously not bad audio design, but I think you can make the argument that others
Yeah.
probably do it better.
But
And
Clair
overall,
Obscur,
it's-
best score in music. Like,
sorry, yeah, that's
Yeah.
I think so many of all these games have really good music. It's all great. It's all really well done, but like Clair Obscur
Wait,
is the
hang
most
on. I'm gonna make a case for Death Stranding 2 here, and I'm just saying, dude, the soundtrack by Woodkid and Ludwig are absolutely incredible. Like
incredible. I played it.
I know it's and like that man would bring up music cues at like all the good moments. Like they would everything about the soundtrack like just immersed you in the wilderness and the loneliness of the world. I know we're all voting for Clair Obscur. Obviously we are. Okay, let's not kid ourselves. That soundtrack rips. All right,
Death Stranding, just because I randomly picked it. So.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a great soundtrack. But like for me, Clair Obscur soundtrack is probably the most like distinctly original soundtrack I feel like I've heard in games in a while. That like I don't think you could really point to like, oh, it sounds similar to this game. I feel like it's done in such a way that the music is so important to the story. The lyrics pertain to the story, and it all melts together. Like the music helps drive home what's happening in the game, and just the fact that they found this guy on SoundCloud. This is his first ever video game soundtrack, and every song I'm just like, I fucking love this, and just like I've never heard a song like this, or like it was crazy. Like we all know that second Renoir fight.
Oh yeah.
The moment that shit hits is like
the needle drop.
I think you have one of my favorite reactions just because it's like it's a good example of like you feel your soul ascending.
I tell you, that reaction beat my Kingdom Hearts moment on TikTok. Let me tell you, it's one of my most popular TikToks. It's crazy.
It's like it's crazy. Like I listen to this music and I'm like, I can't say that I've heard this other places, and I feel like that points to how original it is. It's not saying these are unoriginal. It's just you don't feel that derivativeness that you feel in a lot of soundtracks.
Yeah. Clair Obscur is my pick here, obviously. But for me, like the Clair Obscur soundtrack is right up there with Mass Effect 3. And Mass Effect 3
Nier Automata.
Fucking perfect soundtrack and is so memorable, and Clair Obscur is up there with that for me. But that's not to say that any of these games have bad music, and that's the thing about all these games. Like you could fucking make a case for any of these games.
I had to make a case for Death Stranding. Yeah. I had to give it its flowers.
I agree. I think it's a great soundtrack. I love the music that they throw in there. There were some of them that I even put in my playlist.
Hell yeah, same. And I, like the two albums I've listened to the most this year are probably Clair Obscur's and Death Stranding, like easily. Those are ones that I love turning on, just doing stuff in the background because I just love the music.
Before we move on, leveled up by Spotify. Spotify, go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah, no, fuck Spotify, dude.
Fuck Spotify. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation.
I don't even know if I can make an argument for anything else right now.
Everything, like the art in all these games is great. Like
they're beautiful.
None of them are bad, like at all. Like they're all top class, very well done. But I just
easily make a case for Death Stranding and Ghost of Yotei here. And the categories that Hades and Hollow Knight sit in are very much easily a class of their own, just design wise and art wise. I don't even know. How can you even? These are all great looking games. They all have purpose in their art. They all have like really clear direction on what they're showing us and the beauty that they're showing us. Clair Obscur takes it to another level because of the nature of the game and just the way it looks and the way, like when you're in these worlds and areas, like if you know, I don't want to spoil the game, obviously, but like the nature of the art actually is like a relation to like the story. It's like it's really, really well done how once you realize things, then it becomes clear like, oh, this is what I'm looking at.
And that the fact that it's so centered around painting and like you're looking at a painting, like it's without going into context of the story, but like you'll find in discourse on the game that's like when you look at a piece of artwork, everybody's going to take something different from it, and you see that even once finishing the game, it's like you're looking and experiencing a painting at like a museum, and it's insane. It's crazy. I love it.
Kim, Plum, any thoughts on these? Anything that you've seen? Just like because I think art, like you said, Plum, watching people play like Battlefield and listening to it is not going to be as impactful as if you were listening to it yourself. But I think art can still come through. Like the art direction can come through on like a stream, even.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, even like I haven't played most of these. One that I have played, Hollow Knight, Silksong, loved it.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I think more than anything, the colors really did it for me. The colors in Hollow Knight were just so they're eye-catching, but not in a way where it's distracting you from how good the game is. Because I've had problems with games where those colors, they're too vibrant and they distract me from what I'm doing, but they fit in so well that I don't even notice. Like, I don't even notice them. But I also take a second once I'm done with like a huge fight in the game to realize, holy shit, this looks amazing. Hades, I've seen a little bit of gameplay. And I mean, I love it. I love it. I want to get into it, but I haven't played like the first Hades or anything like that. It's just the other games I haven't played. I can't really give an all like, oh, I'm going to give it this award to this game because I haven't seen all of them and I haven't been able to compare them all. But I would say if I did pick one, it would probably be Hollow Knight.
In terms of playing Haze 2, obviously I would recommend it play the first one, but you can play the second one, you'll be okay. Like you don't.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big stickler about that kind of stuff. You know, I like to play the first one to get a feel of
totally fair,
how they've made changes in games, how they've changed throughout the series, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kim, have you seen just like from watching people streaming any of these games, any ideas?
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces, I think, of each of these games. The ones I've seen probably the most of would probably be those first three. I ended up voting for Death Stranding mostly just because when I had done the voting, I had literally just watched a Death Stranding stream. Not like the entire thing, but I was watching, some gameplay of it, and I did think that it looked really good. So I was like, sure, I'll vote for that.
Yeah, I think Death Stranding 2 is a gorgeous game. For like especially for what it's doing, you know what I mean. I think it does it really well, but Claire Obscure is
Yoji Shinkawa rarely misses.
Yeah.
All right. The designs of all the tech and the gear and the clothing and the ships and those are all top notch. Those are always top notch.
We're getting to the point now where a lot of these categories are going to have the same games in them. So best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game: Claire Obscure, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F.
Oh, if only I've played these
I'm just a broken record.
Yeah.
Like I like Expedition 33's story is so impactful to the fact of like that I talked about how like it's looking at painting, you get your own meaning and lessons and whatnot from it, and that's why you see so much discourse surrounding it. And it's a story that I think I will be thinking about for something that will be in my mind forever. Like that's how much I like love this story, how much it impacted me. It's just so well done in the way that it's just able to impact us in different ways. I've seen so many different interpretations from people on how they interpreted something from the story and stuff like that. And it's just like, it's all valid. Like you can find why they they view it that way, and it's so good. So that's all I'll say. Everything else, like I've played the majority of the games except for Kingdom Hearts Service 2. All of them have great narratives. I think I enjoyed all of their stories. Wouldn't say they're bad in any way, but none come close to me for.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that, Dex. I've played every one of these but Kingdom Come. And yeah, the story, like Death Stranding 2 story did not hit the highs that the first one hit for me. And look, Mr. Hawks, you were there for my finale of Death Stranding 2.
Yeah.
Like that shit got crazy, right? That shit got real weird. Some dance numbers.
I love
two
that.
shirtless men, you know, just fighting with guitars, you know. That's how that game went.
I loved it.
I need to check out this game.
I mean,
What?
I loved it too. It was that's Death Stranding 2, but get in
That whole scene
it.
is like I was like, this is so out of left field, but I am here for it.
Hell yeah. And don't get me wrong, I loved it too, right? And even with like Ghost of Yote, like that was just a by the numbers like revenge story. A lot of it, man, if you guys were in my stream when I finished that game, that was we got into some arguments in chat when that game ended, like of how this game played itself out. Like, and I agree with a lot of it. Like it didn't quite stick the landing like I wanted it to. And Silent Hill F, apparently I have to beat it 8 more times in order to understand the story. So like as a clear through line of a game that had a beginning, middle, and end with a beautiful story, a message, meaning, it had depth, like Clair Obscur like knocks it out of the park. Like easily, hands down, just like crushed my expectations for like man, they could have ended the game in Act 2. Like that game could have ended there, but they said, no, this isn't it. We still have more to tell you. We have more. Like this isn't over yet. There's more to these characters and more than like that you realize is happening here. And it was beautiful. Like every moment of that game was just absolutely beautiful. I was glued to that story easily. Period.
Yeah, I literally did all the side stuff because I didn't want it to end.
Yeah.
I've played through it a couple times, and I'm going to get it on the PlayStation to be able to go get the Platinum and play through it a couple more times. Yeah. Kim Plum, I feel like I know the answer.
Yeah, I haven't played any of these.
Yeah.
I picked the one I'm most likely to play.
Silent Hill F.
Which was
Silent Hill F has a really interesting and very a narrative I want to learn more about.
Yeah.
There's more that I still don't understand, and there's some cool stuff there.
Don't want to brush up Silent Hill F. There's a lot of really good themes and a lot of really good stuff at work going on in Silent Hill F. Like it's gorgeous, but they don't give you the whole thing in the first playthrough, and I didn't play through it again. So
I think we have. I think we're down to the last 2. Here.
Yeah, there's
Silent Hill F. You have to play like
when you do
2 or
a
3
new
times.
game plus. So if you want to do another playthrough, Kim, and you want to get the extra context, like once you finish, roll it again. And as far as I've been told, it's an easier kind of time going through because I think you keep some certain stuff from throughout the game or something. But yeah, you get added context. Things kind of change a little bit in the game, and so you get some new things from there.
Yeah, that's good because I mean, I was hopeful that would be a thing because like I watched my twin's husband finish Silent Hill 2 and went into New Game Plus with a chainsaw. So
hell yeah.
I was like, maybe New Game Plus on his phone might be a little easier.
Chainsaw? What?
Yeah, he had a chainsaw.
Fucking chainsaw?
Yes, a chainsaw.
Damn, I should go play it again.
So hopefully Silent Hill F will have maybe not necessarily a chainsaw, but something that makes it a little easier for me.
Yeah.
To maybe get, because I know that in like Silent Hill 2, I think I got in water just because I kept getting my ass beat. Hard for me to not get in water since I'm always getting my ass beat in games. So.
Yeah, I did think that was like something I really enjoy about Silent Hill 2 is how you play is what determines your ending. Like it's not a conscious choice you're making; it's just how it goes, and that's where you get. That I thought that was really interesting.
All right, best game direction awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. I'm going to have Kim talk about Split Fiction here for a minute. I am going to go grab a drink because I'm out. All right, but keep talking amongst yourselves. Here's a topic. Legend of Zelda is a shit series. I'll be back.
What?
No.
Fox
Wow.
is
Don't take the
number
bait.
one.
Don't take the bait.
Hot
Don't do
take
it.
Zelda.
I won't.
Use code I hate Zelda at storymotors.com for 15% off your entire order.
It's bait. Don't do it.
But if he gets
That
if
is
they
not
get to
bait. That is a real
500
code that works.
If they get to 500 subs on their YouTube channel, he has to play through all of Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
Why is he so mad about Legend of Zelda? Like,
Doesn't like it.
I
Don't know why.
enjoyed Wind Waker.
Because he hasn't experienced
Wind Waker.
peak.
Really
Mm.
hasn't.
But let's talk about Split Fiction. That's a good idea. Split
Yeah.
Fiction, game direction wise, that's a masterclass of like taking game elements and then introduce, like just like It Takes Two did, right? It introduces a game element, lets you play with it for like, I don't know, enough time to enjoy it, and then it says, okay, you can say goodbye to that for now, and we're going to give you something else to play with. And the game does that throughout the entire playthrough. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's interesting though because it isn't like they completely get rid of things. You know, they do bring things like back or in like different forms, or like at the very end when you were just switching like through different stories.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that was really cool.
Mhm.
And then bringing back some of those things, like of course, like there's things that were just there throughout the entire game, like that like not zip line thing, but
The
you know,
grapple, the
like
grapple thing.
yeah, the grappling, yeah,
Mhm.
like that was pretty much throughout the whole thing.
Dude,
But there's
at
also
one
other stuff that was just like,
Yeah, at one point they like make one of the characters a tree and the other character is like an otter or whatever.
Yep.
Like a lot of these
Yeah.
moments where they just like kind of throw you in to like different situations to solve puzzles and platforming and all that stuff. It's that,
Or
I mean,
like,
literally that's why It Takes Two won Game of the Year, because of like the uniqueness of how it you utilize its game mechanics.
yeah,
yeah, and
I
how it
also
ties
think
into
of
the
like
story.
the one level with like that's like the kind of witch Halloween level. that
Oh,
you
I
can go
loved
to.
that
I
place.
love that place because it's not even that you're not necessarily getting like new mechanics. It's like you can interact with the world in different ways that are just really fun, and I really really like that.
The Dark Souls
Which
like
Halloween?
Easter egg in there.
Yeah, the little Easter egg. Yep.
I don't remember which one was the witch one.
So they had like
Halloween?
witches flying around. You could do like different, like you could make little different potions, and like there's a bunch
You
of
had
different things.
the
you can
object
do.
of the area was like collect 3 different objects or whatever and
There was,
bring
like,
them to open the
cats,
gate. Yeah.
You were making like the flower trails.
Oh, wait a second. I remember that. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I played it over a
Mhm.
really long period of
Yeah,
time.
no, you're good.
So, like, but yeah, I'm remembering now there's like a little town in there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I thought that was, yeah, that was really fun. Oh, or when you're like the pigs or you're like farting
Oh
everywhere,
yeah, I
like
loved
Yep.
that.
that was so
I think of
whimsical.
It's
All the side
so
stories were
wild.
awesome.
The fact that
Mhm.
you throw a meat grinder, then you're hot dogs.
Oh my god, I
Yes.
loved that.
Mhm.
It's a
And then you
good game.
And then you
This-
cook yourselves and put yourselves in hot dog buns.
Oh my god, I love the
My
characters
kinda game,
narrating the
man,
whole
my
thing.
kind of game.
It's worth playing. Like
it's so
honestly,
good.
Yes.
and like we said earlier, you only need one copy of it to enjoy it with somebody.
Mhm.
Like that's like
Yeah.
the best thing
Yeah.
about these games.
Yeah, like if
Um,
you like, if neither of you have it, just go halvesies so one gets it and then you both could play.
Yeah,
Yep. Mhm.
easily a really good. Oh man, I hope it wins something because it deserves it. Like I feel like it's getting overshadowed by a lot of stuff this year, just because of the sheer amount of like quality that we've gotten. But man,
Mhm.
it deserves something. It deserves anything. Will it get best
I
game
agree.
direction? That's a toughie. That's a toughie. Two of the games on here I
Like
do
Clear
think are a little
Tier
bit
is just
higher.
gonna sweep like so many awards.
Yeah. This is it's gonna be crazy.
I've been jokingly just saying it's the E33 and Friends award show.
Oh my god.
Guys,
I can't wait to hear the music at the Game Awards though. It's gonna be great.
hey guys.
Oh my god, Evanescence, dude.
Oh,
Oh
fuck
my
yes.
god, I cannot wait.
I'm so
Um,
excited.
Hey guys.
I will-
guys, real
yeah.
quick. I accidentally muted all of you when I left to go pee.
No, you
That's
didn't.
Really?
No, we know it was on purpose. It's okay. You just
No,
don't
you
like
didn't.
it there.
I can't tell if he's serious or not. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
couldn't even tell you. Hawks likes to be a shit stir, so
He does. He's a little jokester.
I'm just kidding. I got you. I got you. You fucks.
Well, I will say for game direction, I did in fact vote for Death Stranding for this category.
Did you? Oh, because you love Kojima and you want his.
Because I love Kojima. I love the way he directed these scenes, the cutscenes, the way the game progressed. Those all really worked for me. Like that was probably the strongest, that I've seen Kojima working his Kojima magic.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to Death Stranding for here because I'm not voting for it in another category. So
fair enough.
You already know what I voted for. I'm gonna save my final thoughts for that category.
Yeah. This one is tough because gameplay wise, Claire Obscure for me is it, but for game direction, innovation, game direction, design, outstanding. I have a hard time thinking. I have a hard time thinking of anything besides Split Fiction.
That's
Split. We did just spend a little bit of time.
Yeah, no, I've got the. I was listening, but yeah, I have a hard time thinking of anything except for the Hazelight Studio because the entire idea of not just making the game with the great Claire Obscure has an incredible story, it plays really well, all this stuff, but just Split Fiction, Hazelight is we're making a game for two people. We're directing this game for two people, and the entire thing has to work for two people to play it at the same time. And that's such a thing that I don't think every company could do. I don't think every studio can do. And they've pulled it off, and they pulled it off multiple times now. Where literally Joseph Ferris is
the next game they announce. I'm like, let's go! I'm in. You guys crush it every time now.
What if the next thing they announce is Hazelight Studios next game, Star Wars?
Is it co-op?
No.
Then what the fuck
it's
are we
Rise
doing?
of Skywalker.
They've literally been making co-op games since Brothers.
I know.
That's their thing.
Go ahead,
at
Kim.
this point.
Sorry.
No, I was just agreeing.
Oh, yeah, she loves Star Wars and she loves Rise of Skywalker.
I know. I was just they've done all co-op so far.
Yeah.
Whatever they come out with next, of course, I'll enjoy it.
Yeah. And fuck the Oscars.
Fuck the Oscars. But yeah.
All right, and the big one.
Let's go.
Game of the year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. I feel like this is going to be a massive debate amongst all of us.
Hang on. I feel like we should let Plum Buns talk about Donkey Kong.
Well, I think first off, I'm going to list the nominees. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Plum, make your case for Bonanza.
Okay, so I bought the Switch 2 day one.
I forgot this was a pumpkin drink.
Yeah, I bought the Switch 2 day one, and I was pretty ticked off by the amount of Switch 2 exclusives on launch because there weren't really any. The only
I got 3 on day one, but I don't know what you're talking about. I got Mario Kart World, I got Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, and I got Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. That's 3 exclusives right there, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm drunk, I'm sorry.
I don't know. Yakuza, wasn't that on another console before?
Yeah, the Director's Cut added an English dub, and then I think now it's coming out on every other console, but it was a Switch 2 exclusive at launch for a bit. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it is like a remaster of a game.
Understandable that you wouldn't have talked about it.
He's trying to make a point. He doesn't have a point to make, and just ignore him.
Dex, I'm going to make you play Welcome Tour on Wednesday.
Welcome Tour was not worth the money. Anyways, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Honestly, I had so much fun with it from the beginning. Just the whole Mario 64 thing that they had going on where you could decorate your own Donkey Kong face. Dude, I spent hours on that just doing random bullshit.
I haven't even done that. Fun. Holy fuck, I forgot that was in the game.
Dude, it's so much fun. Like, there's your creativity right there.
Yeah.
And then just the gameplay, the mechanics with Pauline. I really, really enjoyed the puzzles. The puzzles in Donkey Kong Bonanza were amazing, and I've hated most Donkey Kong games. Like, I'm pretty sure I only liked one other Donkey Kong game, and it was Donkey Kong Country. And I really loved Bonanza.
It's a good game.
It is.
What
It
about
is. I love Donkey Kong
64?
Country.
No.
Donkey Kong 64, the only good thing about it was that song. I'm sorry.
The rap.
The rap.
What?
Which
The
they brought
BT
back,
rap?
kinda.
They did. They did. They kind of remastered it for Bonanza, which is another good thing about Bonanza.
Wait, the
you were
song is
able
in
to
it?
just
That's
Yeah.
great.
yeah, they put it back in. It was great.
It's your like resting song. It's like the song that defaultly plays at your like rest points.
Donkey Kong. Nice.
Just like that. That's exactly how it goes.
It's just such a good game for the Nintendo Switch. I mean, you have all these games that came out. Mario Kart World, sure, it was fun for a little bit. It got a little repetitive, and I felt like the online didn't have that, that flair that Mario Kart Wii had or Mario Kart 8 had. So, from my understanding, my opinion, rather, Donkey Kong Bonanza was the first Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game I actually really enjoyed. And while all the other games are amazing by themselves, I'm really pinning it on the fact that this really made a good first impression for the Switch 2 and why people should buy it. So that's why I'm voting it Game of the Year, just because it made a really big impact on the Switch 2.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Now, Neo, make the case for Death Stranding 2, Game of the Year.
I think he's got a record to be like, I do not think it should win this.
That's what I'm saying. You are the Death Stranding guy. You are the Kojima guy. So I want you to make a case for this to be the Game of the Year.
I'm gonna say I loved Death Stranding 1 because of the uniqueness. There was literally nothing else like it on the market. Like nothing came close, to the point where people branded it as a boring ass walking simulator. And that's like literally like the meme of like the Nazis doing this at the table, like that meme, like, oh, they're giving away their cards.
I mean, the person who did that at the table was famously not a Nazi, and that was the whole point. Did you not watch the fucking movie, Neo?
Yes, I've seen it. It's been a minute. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is whenever someone goes ahead and says, "Oh, it's just a walking simulator," I know they didn't play it, and I know they didn't experience like what that game had to offer because they didn't give it the chance.
They walked and they were like, "This is all it is, and I'm not going to look any deeper or even try to understand what's happening."
That means you didn't even get past the starter area, the tutorial area, essentially. And that game goes places. It goes lots of places. Not only just because you're walking, but because
you go across country.
You go across country now. You do.
You do.
The second one is great because I think it does elevate the story in a lot of ways, and in a lot of ways it doesn't. And I know this isn't me making the best Game of the Year call for it. I would say Death Stranding 2 is definitely the best entry. If you are not a fan of the first one, I say give the second one a shot because of its action roots, because it does put focus a little bit more, that action, and it takes a lot of that like harshness that the first game had off, and it finds a better way of getting you into the game easier and onboarding you into the world. And it plays great. It plays way better than the first one. It's you have a lot more side characters and a lot more entertaining moments than the first one. Like, I will give it that. The music is curated and handpicked, and it's gorgeous. You feel things as you walk through the land. You feel lonely. You feel isolated. The music kind of emphasizes that. All the things that you do emphasize it, and it ends up being a really beautiful experience if like that's something that you really want to immerse yourself in.
Okay.
However, I did not vote for this.
All right. Now, Kim, tell us why Hades 2 is the Game of the Year. Go.
I actually voted for Death Stranding too.
There you go. Hell yeah. Let's go.
All right. Tell us why Death Stranding 2. And then afterwards, Neo, tell us why Hades 2. So, Kim, go.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest reason why I voted for it is because I kind of like what I mentioned before. I had just watched a stream of it before I did the voting.
Pretty cool.
And I was like, it looks really good.
It's pretty good.
Cool.
You know? So that was my basic bitch reason why I did that. Yeah, I don't have like a big attachment to any of the games really
Yeah.
in here. So, yeah.
If you could replace one game in here with one other game, what would it be? What would you replace, and what would you replace it with?
Well, I don't want to piss anyone off.
No, fuck it. That's what we're doing tonight. Fuck
Replace
Zelda.
Kingdom Come Deliverance with Luto.
All right.
Right?
I'm looking this game
Or
up.
you know what I really think should have also had some kind of place somewhere in here? Repo. Come on.
Oh.
Repo even
Did
made it into
Repo
Fortnite
come out this year, though?
Yeah, I was like, did that come out this year?
I'm pretty sure it was this year.
Yeah, it was this year.
Right?
Was it 2025? Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Because it wasn't until like later in 2025 I thought that it came out, which is
February
the only reason I thought maybe
26th.
they were snubbed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't
Yeah.
even that late in the year. What the hell?
No, and it was very clearly 2025 then, as opposed to, like Indiana Jones, which came out
Like
3
December.
days before the Game Awards happened. Yeah.
Oh, meanies.
All right, Dex. Silk Song, go.
Oh my god, you're asking the wrong person. I think Silk Song is a very
Wait, do you want that or Hades 2?
I mean, I could do Hades 2 a lot
Okay,
more.
do
than
Hades
Silk
2,
Song.
and then Neo
I could do
Silk
Silk
Song
Song.
afterwards. Okay, good. Dex, go.
Yeah, because literally I got to Act 2 and I was like, I'm good.
Wait, I just put Ludo on my wish list because I'm curious about this.
But for Hades 2, I think it should be here because Hades 1 is really what really popularized kind of that roguelike genre. It was an amazing game. It was very unique in what it did. And this takes that game and makes it even better. And that game was already amazing. This game, it's art, it's music. All the characters are great. The amount of lines that they have for these characters is insane. It takes a long time before they stop having something to really like meaningful to say. It takes a long time, and you're going through runs upon runs and upon runs. It's like that's really like something I think is a really good like positive for this game, because in a lot of games it's like you'll find to where like a character only has 3 to 4 lines, whereas this, all of its main characters have multiple upon multiple lines. They have some to comment on that's happening in the world, whether it's like you messed up on a night or got to a certain part, or you complete a night and they're commenting on that, and that adds more lore or whatever. The story is really awesome. It's just a really, really awesome game. Like there's nothing I could really point to where I'm like, to where like I would have like a big complaint about anything. It's just a really great game, and if you play it and you enjoy this kind of game, you're gonna have an amazing time. All the characters are amazing. The art, the story, everything you're doing is just it's all extremely well done.
All right, but question, who does Ben Starr play?
Prometheus.
That's right. Okay.
He's in this game too? Jesus.
Yep. Neo. Silk Song, go.
If you want a top tier Rogue Souls-like experience, probably one of the best in its class for 2-day platforming and combat, this is your game. Thank you.
It's a shitty fucking... It's real good, though. Like, it's real good, y'all.
Look, I also got to Act 2. I love the challenges of the combat. I love everything that this game does, like Silk Song. I think it's, in another life, if I had more time, this would be like the game I would just play until it's done because of how excellent it was. It sucks because I beat Hollow Knight during the COVID times, and that was a great experience. I really enjoyed that. So I was looking forward to Silk Song. Problem is you got a year of this many bangers. Are you kidding me? Silk Song, you gotta pick your battles. You gotta pick your battles, man. I need you to release at a better time. I will come back to this game. I do swear it. I will.
Yeah,
it is worth its position here, alone because of the design, the music, the visuals, the nature of just how the world is. Like everything about it is amazing, and you could tell it's a labor of love. Like everything about this game is a labor of love.
Yeah.
Good on you, Silksong. You deserve to win just as much as these other people.
And for me, it's not even a thing with like difficulty. Like I think I could go and beat this game. It's just like after I was done with.
Just like Jim Tasty does not want to play as a female protagonist.
Oh no,
man, what? Come on.
The fuck, Dex, come on.
It's just like, yeah, I'm sorry. I've been trying to hide it for so long, but I really hate this wokeness that is in games right now.
It's woke bullshit. Saying that
That's what made
Kingdom
me play
Come
the
Deliverance
female
2.
characters in the Resident Evil games.
Yeah, it wasn't just to let you play as them, Kim. I just really could not stand being the one playing this.
I'll be the boulder puncher, thank you.
But no,
I'm going from the beer to the 0 sugar, 0 caffeine Coca-Cola.
But even though I'm more middling on Silksong, I think it does deserve to be there.
Yeah. All right, so the Game of the Year nominees: Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Ludo. Yeah, I think those are good because those are good picks. But unfortunately, you're all fucking wrong. It's Clair Obscur. Why would you even try to think of other games? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Come on.
You asked us
what are you
to
doing?
do that.
What are you doing? You know? Come on. Yeah, you guys.
I agree. That is also what I voted for.
Silly.
I'm gonna laugh in your face once Donkey Kong wins. I'm gonna look at you while we're watching that announcement. They're gonna say Donkey Kong, and I'm gonna look over at you.
Can you imagine?
Like with my mouth wide open, like I fucking told you.
Like, I'm glad you would be excited, but I think if that did happen, you would hear a groan in that entire theater.
You would.
The only in my mind, like the only thing that would make it so like Donkey Kong or like really anything besides Clair Obscur would win is people like voters being like, I'm going to vote for something else because Clair Obscur is going to win. You know what I mean? Like people just vote not to say that Donkey Kong Bonanza is not worth it, because I love Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's probably like my 2 or 3, one like second or third favorite game of the year. But I just think the hype behind Clair Obscur hasn't really even died down until now. People are still playing. People are still fucking talking. Snowbike Mike is playing it right now on stream, and he's one of the biggest streamers on Twitch.
Jim playing Tasty it right now.
Is literally left this podcast to go play it because he's like, I need to play this game before the Game Awards. Like, I have to see what this is.
He's right.
He is.
He did.
But, like, I think, Death Stranding 2 had a big impact when it came out. Kind of died down. Hades 2, huge impact when it came out. Last year, even, because it was early access. And then I think that's the other thing that's maybe going against Hades 2, is that it came out early access, and now it's the full release this year on the Switch too. Okay.
Like it did add like a good amount to the game, but if you had been keeping up with early access, you played 75% of that game by the time 1.0 came out.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, probably the best Switch 2. I would say the best Switch 2 exclusive right now, because it's one of the only like 4. Because like Pokemon ZA Switch came out on the Switch. Metroid came out on the Switch. Like, Switch 2 exclusive, I think Donkey Kong Bonanza stands head and shoulders above the other 7 games. Silksong, obviously it was big enough to where a ton of other like indie games moved out of the way of it. But, like, I mean, look at the fucking Metacritic and OpenCritic. It's sitting well below. It's very high, but it's sitting well below of Hollow Knight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, even I've been seeing constantly whenever the game hasn't released yet, like, people were doing like, oh, I think the game's going to come out this day because they, like, this Xbox trailer had it in the background. It's going to come out soon. Like, people were going crazy about it, like, trying to figure out when it was coming out because they were radio silent. And then they just said, hey, we're dropping it in like a week. And everybody
it's like, oh, in 2 weeks it's coming out. And like, for me, I was literally playing Demon School for review already, because it was supposed to come out on September 3rd. So I was playing Demon School for review, got the code, playing it. I was 40 some odd hours into it. Hollow Knight Silksong is like, hey, we're releasing in 2 weeks. You know, the day after Demon School is supposed to come out. And then Necrosoft Games and the publisher, Eastbridge Games, was like, we're going to delay the game. And people are like, why are you delaying it? Because of Silksong. Like, games literally got out of the... It's the indie GTA 6.
Yeah. I think the one thing that I think works against Silksong, because like I feel like as we've gotten further from release, you see a little bit more variation in people's feelings on how they feel about the game. And I think it's because so much hype surrounds it. And I feel like that happens with any game. When you have too much hype, it's impossible to fully live up to that hype. And you end up having people feel not necessarily like it's bad, but they may feel disappointed or what, because you start creating something in your head that's not what the game may be. And that's obviously not a thing against the game. It's just how the public responds to things.
The difficulty discourse for Silksong was also pretty huge. Yeah, like at being that much more challenging than Hollow Knight. That came into play for sure as well.
But also, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is here. So I'm going to go with...
Dude, there's a lot of there's dozens of people that would shame you for what you just did.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that'll make people shame me even more. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is the Black Myth Wukong of this year.
Whoa, shit, no.
Yep, it is.
Oh my god, dude.
It's not really a hot take.
I guarantee you have that fan base pissed off that doesn't win. And it's going to be just like Black Myth.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, hold on. My only argument against that is, let's view all categories. But
Kingdom Come looks like an actual well-made game.
I'm not saying the game itself. I think that from what I've seen, I think it's a way better made game. It's just more of how the fan base interacts with it.
They treat it. Yeah,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
My argument against that is I don't think it's going to be as big, because look at the Player's Voice Award. Kingdom Come is not here. Because like remember last year, like Black Myth Wukong won this award because it was the oh my god, it's not. But
yeah, I just think I see a lot of similarities with how the fan bases are.
I think the people that are like that are there, but I just think it's much smaller than it was for Black Myth Wukong.
I can agree with that. Yeah, that was my hot take.
Dude, that Player's Voice. Oh my god, I voted Dispatch in an instant.
That's awesome. Dispatch is amazing.
Yeah, I played it like nonstop. Like whenever all the episodes came out, I played it in one go, and I was up till like 7 a.m. That's how dedicated I was to that fucking game.
So good.
And it's so good. And I hate Telltale style games. Like, I absolutely hate Telltale style games, and that one had me hooked.
What? That's like the main thing making me think about playing that game. What? I love Wolf Among Us too.
You'll love Dispatch.
Sorry,
it's great.
Well, and I'm saying that I hate Telltale games and I love Dispatch. Yeah. I would think that coming from somebody who hates those kind of games but love Dispatch, that's even more of a reason to play it.
Yeah, no, you're right. It doesn't detract from it. Like, even somebody who hates Telltale games enjoying, and from what I understand, from what I've seen little glimpses of, it's basically a Telltale game. Like, I even saw that, like, they're gonna remember this or whatever type message.
It's like, I know he's not gonna remember this. Bro's probably gonna die soon.
No, those choices do affect you in Telltale games. Like, they do remember those things.
Yeah, and then Ribbon fucking died in Minecraft story mode. Fuck that shit, man.
No, I did play through early this year. I played through all of the Walking Dead Telltale games, and honestly, I played through a decent amount of them, and that one is their top of the top. I think.
Really?
Like
Walking Dead ones? I haven't played them yet, but I own a few of them.
I love Wolf Among Us, but like in terms of just this complete story, I was literally like kind of screaming at the screen at the end, like I was on the verge of bawling, kind of a thing. Like I think it's a very well done story. Obviously, you'll have its highs and lows, but like I think Clementine's story is really, really great.
Did you find yourself like feeling like the quality stood up like between each game? Because like there's a lot of them, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like, obviously, you have those little it's Telltale through and through kind of a thing. But like, they eventually get to the point where they made their engine change and made it look a little bit less comic booky as some of their other ones do look. But still Telltale. You have a little bit more, I feel like, agency in some situations than in earlier ones. But yeah, it's just Clementine's story is great, and she's one of my favorite characters.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's
I should play this at some point.
my
You
big
should.
thing about Dispatch was like it was former Telltale employees
Mhm.
that knew where the
Mhm.
company should have headed, but it
Yeah.
didn't, and they pioneered on that. Which
Yeah.
I watched a documentary on YouTube recently about it, about the history of Dispatch, how it originally was supposed to be like a live action TV show in the beginning,
Mm.
which was insane. I could
That'd
not
be a
see
great
it working
TV
that
show.
way. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it would be a great TV show, but it's just like I feel like them making it a game instead was so much better.
Yeah.
But no, that's my big thing. Was it was former Telltale employees who left the company to endeavor on their own, and really pioneer that kind of gameplay. And it just, dude, it hit home. It was so good.
It's good. It's great.
I can't wait to start it next week.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know how you like it, because, dude, it's such a good game. I think you'll love it.
I bought it on
Twitch.tv/NeoYoshi.
Steam, but I haven't started just yet.
Follow Neo and watch his playthrough next week.
Oh yeah,
Goth and I will be doing it. I'm gonna make sure. I might give Goth a sticks, honestly, for this one.
Yeah,
She likes it.
Fair enough.
I wasn't streaming my playthrough, but then once I started almost getting spoiled on the finale, I was like, okay, I'm streaming this night. I'm just gonna stream my last 2 episodes. I don't care.
I've avoided everything. It's great. I don't know how I did it.
One of them came from somebody I know, and I was like, I like messaged them. I was like, literally, the episode came out hours ago. I need you to calm down.
I know Aaron Paul is in it.
Yeah, they have some really good voice actors.
I know that Moist Critical is somewhere in it. Plays a character. I don't know.
Yeah,
who.
I heard about
Sonar.
that.
Play Sonar.
Yeah,
He's a
he
bat.
actually plays a
man.
really big role. It's insane.
Does he? Yeah.
Yeah,
Story wise,
he's a
I
back
think
guy.
the only story thing that I saw was they were.
If it's a spoiler, don't tell me because I'm considering it.
I don't know. They were eating food together and talking about something that happened. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I won't say what that part
How
is.
fucking dare you?
I know what you're talking about, but I won't say the context of it.
But I even then I don't. I could tell you exactly what I saw, but I don't know the context for it. You know.
Yeah, everybody play that game. It's so good. Like,
I bought it
even
on
the
Switch because
dispatching-
Dex told me to, or not
even
Switch.
the dispatching.
Steam.
Even the dispatching aspect is so much fun. I love doing that, and I got on computer because I wanted to feel like I was the one doing the dispatching. And so I was just having a blast doing it. Like, it's so
Oh my
simple in
gosh.
execution, but like it's so good.
Yeah.
Dude, I did something pretty cool for the game. I actually found an old Sony Trinitron,
Oh my god!
and I plugged it into my computer, and I
That's
played
amazing.
Dispatch on the Trinitron because I thought that,
Like a CRT?
yeah, a CRT.
Holy
I
shit!
thought it would fit the game so much better, and dude, it killed it with the aspect.
That's
like-
awesome.
Because whenever you're
Honestly.
dispatching, he's on a really old retro style computer, like with the CRT with one of those really big ass keyboards. I felt like if I were doing the dispatching through a CRT, I'd really be immersed in the game, and it was so much fun.
That's awesome. I love
fun.
that.
That's awesome. All right, everybody. Before we wrap up here, Plum, I want to give you the option here. Are there any categories here that you want to talk about that you were not here for? Because we talked about quite a bit. So if you want to take a look at the screen here, I think when you popped in, it was best performance. So pretty much anything below
Yeah,
that.
I do want to look at that best debut indie game category. Just because I loved Dispatch and I love Blueprints. It was a really hard decision in between the two. Dude, but they're also really different games from each other. So I had to pull the aspect of, okay, am I voting for a Telltale style game, or am I voting for a game like Blueprints where it's just, it's so out there from the rest of the games that are in this best debut indie game category? Ultimately, I did go for Dispatch. I loved the characters. I felt like, I was binge watching a TV show that I could not keep my eyes off of.
Yep.
Which is it's subjective for something that's in the Game Awards because it didn't feel like a game to me. It felt more like a show, but I picked what happened in the show. I don't think I would have voted for Dispatch if they didn't have the dispatching feature where you actually got to, make your own decisions on who you send out, what, you focusing on their stats, everything like that, because I love the story. But if it were only a Telltale game, I wouldn't have even considered it for something like the Game Awards, because it just that's why Telltale games I don't like them because of that. It's a TV show, but you kind of choose what happens.
Yeah.
But them adding that little dispatching feature and just having an amazing story, amazing voice actors, like them having Moist Critical, them having Jacksepticeye, people I've watched growing up. It's like, holy shit.
Oh, God, are you growing up?
He's young.
Growing up as
Very
in,
young.
Jesus Christ.
Teens.
Plum is like...
Jesus Christ. God
I'm
damn it.
afraid.
Aren't you 20?
Yeah.
Younger than my youngest
Oh,
sibling.
no.
Neo screaming it old. Neo screaming it old.
Well, no, here's the thing, dude. Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie, they've been on YouTube for 20 years now.
That's true. It's true. He's been
Yeah,
around
I've
for
been
a
around a
while.
long time.
They've been around for a while. I'm not really saying Moist Critical is somebody I grew up with because he's kind of I wouldn't say he's new to content creation, but definitely a lot newer than Jacksepticeye.
Yeah.
But no, it's just hearing those voices in this game. I mean, shit, even Aaron Paul. I remember there was somebody who was auditioning for Dispatch, and they were like, "Oh, well, we're actually looking for more of an Aaron Paul type of voice," and then they fucking bucked Aaron Paul.
Hey, bud, what are you doing? You
Yeah.
We want Aaron Paul. Why don't we just get Aaron Paul?
Yeah, and then they got Aaron Paul. It's like, okay, cool. But no, Dispatch.
He at the Game Awards last year?
I think.
Yeah, they came out, I think, announced it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody was like, why aren't they
fucking
kissing?
the co-host person he was with,
we all sat there being like, should we go? Are we interrupting?
Yeah, do you guys want to be alone? Because holy fuck. Yeah.
I know they were just acting, but they did a really good job. I was like,
yeah,
whoa.
it was intense for everyone who was watching.
Oh, we felt it. I wasn't there, but I felt it.
Yeah, we were just all like, we should just give him 5 minutes.
All right, Plum. What do you have any sort of predictions or hopes for maybe reveals or anything this year?
Really hoping for some sort of Kingdom Hearts. I'm really hoping. Yeah. See, even thank you.
Yeah,
I know they're going to do something with Kingdom Hearts. I swear, it's like I'm manifesting it. I just don't know what. I don't know what it could be, but I feel like if they're going to do something with Kingdom Hearts, this is going to be the year at the Game Awards.
Yeah, I hope so. If there's any sort of Kingdom Hearts, Dex and I will. Dex, you and I should wear white pants. Let's just say that.
Oh man, I mean, dude, look at the Keyblade right behind Dex. So I can tell he's hoping. And
we're playing Kingdom Hearts in January. I can't wait.
It's my favorite thing of fiction ever. So
hell yeah.
All right, let's go around here.
You gotta let me go. Yeah, it's. I'm turning into a pumpkin now.
Plum, are you? So you don't stream or anything? Where can people find you? Do you want people to find you?
So yeah, if you want to find me, I do post on Twitter every now and then. That would be Plum Blossom Live.
Yep.
It'll be like that for the next month or two before I decide what I want to do, because I'm moving soon, so I don't really know what my streaming schedule is going to be in the future, or if I do stream. But if I do come back to streaming, you will know on Twitter at Plum Blossom Live.
Yep. Neo, tell people where we can find you, what you're going to be working on next week after the Game Awards.
Twitch.tv/NeoAyoshi. That's where you can find me everywhere. tomorrow on youtube.com/NeoAyoshi, I'm dropping my interview with Mark Meer, the voice
What's
of Commander
tomorrow?
Shepard. Tuesday the 10th.
Okay, because this is going
Ninth.
out on
Shit.
the
Tuesday the
11th.
9th.
Tuesday the 9th. Sorry, it's
So-
it's after midnight here, you guys. I forgot what day
God,
it is.
it's only about 10 o'clock, Neo. Get it right.
It is 1 a.m. But I am dropping my interview with Mark Meer on YouTube
Yes, you
tomorrow.
are.
So please enjoy it. We had a great time chatting
Mark
with him.
Meer,
I even
the
asked him some of your questions.
Voice of male Commander Shepard from Mass Effect.
That is correct.
Yes.
Yep. It was a great conversation. It was such a good talk.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, Dex.
Verum Dex, you see me here. You can find me at Verum Dex on Twitch, Blue Sky, YouTube, Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. And saving the best for last, Kim.
Hello. Yes. I'm Kimsters everywhere that there's to be. KIMSTERRZ. I'm going to be playing indie horror games, as you can imagine, when I return. I also do workout streams on Tuesdays. And then I sometimes do like little indie horror demos I'll play, or I'll just yap. But other than that, yeah. I recently got some holiday-themed indie horror games.
Ooh.
So if you want to get festive and spooky, tune into twitch.tv/Kimsters.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. And yeah, just sub to the Storymoders YouTube. That's all I really care about at this point.
Yeah, get to 500 so Hawks has to play The Legend of Zelda.
Please.
That'd be great. Do it.
He's going to love it. He doesn't know it, but he's going to love it.
No, I think he's gonna complain the entire time.
100%.
He's gonna do both. He's gonna love it, but he's gonna complain the whole time.
It's gonna be like, this is. I'm just gonna play and be like, this is your god, huh? This is your hero. This is your savior.
Your hero of time.
This is your champion. No.
He's right down in LA right now.
All right, we will see you all next week. Talking about, it's going to be Mike and I, and I don't know what the fuck's happening next week. Just talking about Game Awards stories probably, and talking about how, Neo got arrested for trying to jump on stage with Hideo Kojima.
Kojima showed up, and I just lost my shit. I just blacked out.
Next week is going to be in memoriam for Neo Ayoshi, who died after seeing Kojima in real life. So, yeah. Bye!